Ring a ding ding, that's the podcast bell. Time to get to work.
The steam whistle's gone off. We punched in.
Yep.
In the factory.
Everybody on the clock?
I'm already ready to die.
We're using,
wait, I should put the slideshow
using the big machines.
Presentation mode? Yeah. Just a little bit.
Back to work in the podcast mines.
Back to hell.
I think it's more of a I'm imagining more as a factory. You know, we're swinging hammers. We're, getting life-ruining injuries. It's great.
That's true.
It's gonna be awesome.
This factory is not OSHA compliant.
You don't even have an HR department.
Nope.
The Goblin Town song from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, or sorry, The Hobbit. Thank you. I haven't seen The Hobbit.
Goblin Town.
Yeah.
That's one of the only good scenes in that movie.
I haven't seen it. I just read the book.
I like the first one. The first movie. It's okay.
The song in the book?
All the songs are written in the book, yeah.
It's a lot of poetry.
Yes.
I've only read over all of them.
That guy loved.
Oh my god, I just choked.
Every time I've ever read that book, every time I got to a song, except for the Misty Mountain song, because I would just play the one from the movie, because that was the best part of the movie, I would just skip all of the poems. I don't care about this.
The spider one's good.
Which spider one? Like the one in
Old
Mirkwood?
Fat Spider sitting in a tree. Old Fat Spider, you can't catch me. Batter cop,
Isn't
batter
there
cop.
like
that's the Mirkwood.
Isn't there a chapter that's
yeah.
Isn't there a chapter that's just like a tobacco advertisement?
They smoke a lot of tobacco.
I don't know. They smoke quite often,
in the book.
And the DC licensed
and then
the Hobbit
Superman
comic.
showed up. Yeah.
he fucked Sam.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong book. That's Lord of the Rings, not the Hobbit. He fucked Bilbo.
That's right.
Here we go.
That's right.
Really big Chad move. Oh, sorry, real quickly, my auntie.
Warmed up.
She's a teacher. Sorry?
Nothing. Keep going. Sorry.
That's good. I was gonna say real quickly, my auntie, she's a middle school teacher. She's like a middle and junior high school teacher, and her students like made her a little Google Doc list of like terms, like modern terms, but just like translated like dictionary style. And there was one that I've never seen before. I can't remember what it was. It was something like.
They got her the
Gen
Z's, like thesaurus.
Yeah, she did.
That's right. I know what the kids like these days. I don't even need the dictionary. These kids these days, they TikToks and they skibbity toilets.
Smashing Goombas.
They like smashing
hip with it.
Goombas.
They know what's rad.
Koopas and
they know what's rad. They know what's hip.
Yep.
Kicking.
Yep. I know what's skibbity.
And they go down to that soda parlor with their kids on their Razor scooters.
Going to the arcade.
Yeah. So that's
I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm young.
Yeah. I could tell.
Yeah.
Are you growing out your beard?
No, I'm not growing out my beard.
God damn it.
Coward.
I don't.
I was really hoping you would, because
it feels bad.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like the feeling of it. I can grow a beard. This is not, dear listeners.
That sounds like something
I'm
an
capable of
autistic
it.
person
I
would
haven't
say.
seen
I
it.
don't like it.
I don't exactly believe him. I haven't seen it.
You have.
I haven't seen it.
New Year's.
No, not really.
And I did more after
Dude,
that.
I was
just didn't
blown away when I saw his facial hair.
Because
you can grow facial hair.
I can. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
And then I was drunk that night. It's
New Year's?
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah, you were wasted. I drove Connor home, and I was just like, God, I've never been more honored to be this.
I think that's the drunkest I've ever been in a party.
It was wild. It was so funny.
I'm glad you had fun.
And it was all your friends too, so.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That was pretty
welcome to Don't Even Get Me Started.
It's not your episode, goddammit. Let me do the intro.
All right, fine. Do it then.
Welcome to... I was going to. You cut me off. Welcome to Don't Even Get Me Started. It's a podcast about presentations about stuff. I am your host, Connor. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Ethan and Rae. Say hi, please.
Hi. I must be delayed slightly.
I think we seem to be having stream delay problems this time. More than normal. We usually have a few, but...
I assume
okay.
you would have the better internet connection than we do. I don't know why
Me?
I assume that. I just do.
I don't. Why?
No, Ethan.
I think aren't all of us off Starlink?
I think so. I know I'm on
That'd
Starlink.
be all about the same. Elon Musk sucks,
but Ethan has
goddamn is Starlink good.
Inshallah, may Kessler syndrome begin any day now. We'll be forced to record in the same room.
Yeah, well, I don't think us recording this show in one room would work very well.
We're gonna
because the two people
distribute it via flash drive
on the black market. But if we recorded this in person, the two people who weren't presenting would have so much side talk. Like, there's no way.
Like, we would just chat?
Yeah.
Like normal, you mean?
I mean, sometimes that's...
I mean, we do that here, too, but...
Yeah. And we can work, like, the whole... We can learn to regulate that. It doesn't have to be just...
Yeah, but
like,
yap
we're just going to yap.
So...
Yes, but we can try and... Hey, you're the one editing it, so if we...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mute myself the most out of the three of us. I'll say something stupid. Nobody answers, and I just cut it off. Because I'm mostly just talking to myself anyways.
Yeah, you do that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's too quiet, I think, to go through Discord. Where you guys just don't answer because it wasn't funny. And I'll just cut it on my end.
That's totally what it is.
Sometimes it's just like, damn, that joke didn't land. We'll cut that.
Nah. Yeah. I'm sure one person I think our banter flows well. I think in person maybe the banter would flow better.
That would be fun. We need a whole setup for that. It'd be a whole thing.
Yeah.
We need a room dedicated to doing this.
We could do like for like the 100th episode or something, or the 50th episode or something.
Ray, we're not even 25 in. This is 24.
That's 24. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what were they?
The 24th episode.
That's cool.
What about it?
That's this one.
This is the one we're recording right.
Yeah.
I know. I'm saying in the future, like for a special episode.
Yeah, well,
we could do like one in person.
Yeah, maybe. I would be down. 100 years from now when we get to episode 2.
That's like a billion years from now. Yeah, the heat of the universe.
Yeah,
give that a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Sorry it's been so long since we've recorded, audio listeners.
We have lives. Shut up.
Yeah. Well, I think the last time we were like, it hasn't been that long since we recorded. And then it took me forever to get the episode edited. And then it's been even longer since. I don't even remember the last time we recorded.
We have lives. You have like finals.
Got busy trying to finish school. Yeah. Ray was trying to finish school. You two have are in relationships and won't pay attention to me.
Yeah, all right.
And sorry?
Yeah, all right, buddy.
I need attention, goddammit.
Give me attention.
I got diagnosed as autistic between episodes, to the surprise of nobody, as we're now 12 hours into talking about Bionicles.
That's true.
So
sent him.
Not really
just linked him to this YouTube channel. The doctor's like, yeah, okay, fine.
I went from the autism diagnosis to the used Lego store, and I bought a Bionicle.
That's just
I'm not kidding. He's on.
That's awesome.
I got Matoro, the original one of McDonald's Happy Meals. He's sitting on. I'm picking him up right now. He's just a little goober. I haven't put him in the box yet. Yeah.
Also, the last time we recorded was May 28th.
That was only
It's August.
3 months ago.
That is about 3 months ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Remember when we had this shit down to bi-weekly?
Once the summer's over, I think we'll be able to get more into a more regular schedule. I think. No promises, but I think that's something we can possibly do.
Our best.
Yeah, no
I'll
promises.
be applying for grad school, but if
too.
Connor can apply to grad school and go to school at the same time, then I could do it while just working. So
yeah, I think
we'll be fine. Anyways, should go. You guys should, audio listeners, you should fund Connor's master's project.
Give me money so I can go to a graduate program.
Yeah, we'll set up a Patreon. Fund our Dino boy. He's a poor autistic boy.
I did that too. I'll dig up dinosaurs for a bit. That was fun.
That's true. Yeah. Don't worry, everybody. I'll post Connor's mailing address. I'll just say it aloud here in a couple seconds so you can send him money. Yeah. So here, just a sec.
I'll send you his address. In case you need it, I'll send you his social insurance number, his credit card details, so you could e-transfer him.
Give him my place of employment too.
So if you could just send
we'll dox him.
Yeah.
I just want to be honest here. I do have the Google Maps page of your house open right now. I'm looking at your address, and I'm not going to risk
dox me
because, like, I don't think you actually
I'm
want
editing
that.
This unbelievably tired, and I just forget to censor it.
Yeah, no, you would do
or
that.
Just cut it out completely.
As I don't trust you to remember to censor this for how many times.
Yeah, sometimes I edit these when I'm really tired or drunk. I don't think I've actually edited any of these drunk. I'm kidding.
That'd be so funny.
CJSiev videos, yes. These ones, I don't think so.
Oh,
yeah, this
can
is
you do a drunk
CJSiev
video?
Here.
We did a drunk. I did actually. The Artemis Fowl.
Yeah, the movie.
I think that one. I am like half cut during that whole recording.
You should do a very drunk, awkward review of something.
There was at Artemis Fowl.
That was it by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, well I don't know if
I went like plastered, but I was very tipsy. Liam and I, back when we were doing Very Cool Podcast, I think the Andor episode, we just get slowly drunker as the episode goes on.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Also, new CJSiev videos coming. I'm working on it. It's coming. It's gonna be so long.
That's what you said last time.
I know, and I'm working on it.
Where's new where new content?
It's gonna be like an hour.
Give me content.
Get your like film.
Okay.
I need more Munch Boys videos.
Maybe August.
Yeah, speaking of more content, welcome to the podcast.
Like, welcome to the podcast. We're doing this right now. Welcome back to the complete history of Lego Constraction and Bionicle. This is the fourth and final section of this series. Unless they somehow bring Bionicle back, then maybe we'll talk more about it. I will probably do more Bionicle episodes at some point.
In your dreams.
Yeah. But we'll save that to the end of the episode. There will probably be more Bionicle episodes at some point, just not about the sets like we've been doing, because these are really boring to put together. I like doing these.
Probably.
Because maybe I won't get around to it. My list of episode ideas is long.
I think in the grand scheme of things, given infinite time, it's guaranteed.
Just an infinite monkey podcast.
Yeah, who's limiting us?
What are we doing here but infinite monkey pod?
Yeah. Who's gonna stop us but the government?
They could.
I don't know.
They'll send a SWAT team to my house. Too much podcast. Talk about something else.
You didn't have to entertain that.
Mark Carney, I'd like to see you try.
Try and podcast, boy. Dude, imagine the fall of the Prime Minister and then he podcasts as a coping mechanism.
That would be fucking awesome. That'd be like an audio log in like BioShock or something.
Yeah, literally.
Also, over under. What do we think? Justin Trudeau podcast within the next year.
Oh, he'll do it.
And it's him talking about his relationship with Katy Perry.
He's gonna have to do it. He's gonna have to do it.
Famous astronaut Katy Perry.
Fucking kill yourself.
She's not an astronaut. She was cargo.
That's
like a dog in the flame.
I mean, I'm jealous. Don't get me wrong, if I had the money, I'd go to space too. Like, that's.
Yeah,
no,
astronaut. I'd be an astronaut in the same way Laika was an astronaut. That was awesome. I'd also die on re-entry.
Well, if you're on if you take the ferry to get to an island or something, you're not a sailor. Or if you're a passenger in a plane, you're not a pilot. Like, it's.
But it's a different kind of mode of transportation where being on a spaceship is so.
Yeah, but she's not flying the spaceship.
That's true. She's a passenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one day when we become passengers of spaceships.
Look, when the podcast is successful, we'll go to space. We'll be the first podcast recorded in space.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Actually, I would hate that. I would never want to go to space.
I want to go to space so badly.
There's probably been NASA astronauts from the space station already recorded on a podcast.
Yeah, but we'll talk about Bionicles from space.
If you stretch the definition of podcast enough, any one of Chris Hadfield's like little shows in space could be construed as one of those.
I suppose. Speaking of podcasts,
not to crush your dreams or anything.
Variety did a list of the top 100 podcasts of the last decade or something. We'd like to formally
number one, folks.
Thank Variety for putting us as number one. We accept this humble honor. I think it was Variety. It was us, Joe Rogan, and Talk Tua in number 3.
Talk Tua? The Hawk Tua girl?
Scratch out. Connor, can you just scratch out whoever's in number 1 and write us in there in like a shitty paint edit right now?
I have no idea who got number 1. Except it was us,
you didn't
so
look?
I do know.
I know it was us. Yeah.
We won. Yeah. Like it's. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. It
The Twilight episode was all worth it.
Yeah. It was.
You got us on top.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
All right. Speaking of podcasts, though, sorry, Ray, you finish.
No, I'm done. Just keep going.
Our stream delay is way the hell off today. I don't know what is going on. This is way worse than normal.
It's been pretty stormy.
That might be it.
Too.
I was soaking wet at work today.
God, no kidding. God, no.
I'm so sorry.
All those hot trees. Cream your pants.
Shut the fuck up.
It's not what it meant.
I'm just saying what we're all thinking here.
No. Speaking of wet dreams, here are the rules for that Bionicles
yes,
episodes.
So as in the previous episodes, we're no poly bags, no weird promotional sets. No, we're not really discussing the lore. No multi-packs. No, we're not talking about the packaging, although it's not really cool anymore. No combo models, unless the release is their own separate set. All of the set numbers and info is from Brickset. All of the prices are in USD, because I didn't want to convert it. And every set is being discussed as it is out of the box. So any glaring errors that could be fixed with a simple mod, don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
I'm worrying
Forget
right now.
about it. In our first episode, we discussed, look how far we've come. We talked about Slicers / Throwbots.
Oh, God.
Robo Riders.
I remember those.
A little bit on Galador. That'll be its own episode one day. And Bionicle G1. The first half. The second episode, we talked about Knight's Kingdom. And the second half of Bionicle G1. Previous episode. Ben 10. Hero Factory. Shima. And today, we get to talk about the licensed themes. Other than Ben 10. Bionicle G2. And the present and the future of Bionicle and Constraction. Look how far we've come. Just beautiful. There's like 12 hours of content.
Take it.
Let it be
Go
known.
listen to those other episodes.
When I said I had remembered that I was lying, just let that be known.
Yeah, name any of them. Name one Robo Rider.
Gaduka! Oh, I have no idea.
Right.
That's not right. That's not the right one.
So Jerry?
That's right.
Seinfeld?
I can't name a Robo Rider either. I don't know anything about them. I can't do it either.
Name one right now.
I don't
I can't
care
name it
about
either.
Robo Riders.
That's fine.
I like Bionicle. I like Hero Factory. I like the Chima sets too, but they're okay. So we'll start our journey today in 2012.
Oh, right. Shit. Hold on. Wikipedia 2012. Yes. It had that movie.
Which one?
2012.
Spike Kids
2012.
40.
No, 2012, the movie,
yeah.
which didn't come out in 2012, which is a film, which came out
So
before the year 2012.
If you remember from our previous episode, Hero Factory is just kind of getting going at this point, and the CCBS system has been established, and I'm sure you guys remember that very much. So we will start with this is the same year as the Avengers, hence the Marvel, and the DC rebranded its sets as kind of DC superheroes. Everything was under the superheroes brand. They got the Marvel and the DC. These are still around today, but they're a little bit different now. Now all that DC does is Batman sets. But they did do 6 Constraction figures. 3 for Marvel, 3 for DC. And they're terrible. I actually have Joker and Batman. I think I have like a couple parts from Green Lantern. I'm the Joker, baby.
Joker looks deranged.
And
I'll be a cowboy, baby.
Yep. So I do have these two. Never actually built them, but I do have them. They're not. Oh, apologies. These pictures might be kind of small, especially if somebody's watching this on a phone. I'm sorry. I don't know how well you guys.
You can zoom in on YouTube these days.
Fine.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If you're on
also I stole all these images, so thanks to everybody I stole them from.
What else
I
is
kind of
fucking
like the
new,
color
right?
of Batman. He's not like the.
I do like the
typical
blue
black.
suit
It's a nice...
on Batman.
Yeah, the blue suit's good.
I do like that. I don't know what these wings are supposed to be. They're pretty terrible. He's got this cool sword piece.
They're his.
These were actually exclusive. These swords. They were, the mold was used in other stuff, but this color is actually exclusive. They look sick.
He looks good.
I like Joker's little tie. I believe that color on his gun is exclusive. In that trans orange. I like his coattails.
Trans.
Yeah, me too, man.
Green Lantern.
Who said that?
Green Lantern is such a weird choice. Like, I have nothing against Green Lantern as a character, but like, you're
What
doing
year
Green
did
Lantern.
that-
You're not going to do
Hold
2011,
on.
one
What
year
year-
prior.
So that makes sense. The
Can
Ryan
I ask
Reynolds
a dumb
movie.
question?
But everybody hated that movie.
Yeah, but they were planning for
Okay.
everyone to like that movie.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes, Ray.
Is Green Lantern DC or Marvel?
DC.
DC.
Don't-
It's okay. It's okay. It's DC.
That's why I said I'm asking a
No
dumb
size.
question.
This is
Asshole.
the Hal
It's
Jordan
not a dumb
version
Don't
of
question.
sigh
DC
at me, boy.
of Green
It's
Lantern.
fine.
Okay.
This is
Fine.
not
Okay.
Jon Stewart. This is not Alan Scott.
Who's that?
This is not.
He's a late night
the
show
other voice.
host.
What the hell I can't remember. Yeah,
Who's that?
I cannot remember any of the Green Lanterns. Guy Gardner. I can do this.
Oh, you're
Jessica
naming the Green
Cruz.
Lanterns.
What the hell? Kyle Rayner. I almost said Kyle Katarn. He's from Star Wars.
That's close enough.
Yeah, that's one or two. I'm not really a
Same
Green
thing.
Lantern guy. The best one of these is easily the Iron Man because he looks like a
'Cause it
robot.
looks
CCBS
like
has
Iron
never
Man,
done well with fabric.
The
or,
Iron Man looks like the Iron Man one looks like he fucks.
Yeah,
Hard.
as we
Yeah.
will get to when we get to the Star Wars ones, these
Yeah.
this system CCBS works for mechanical looking characters. So Iron Man works perfectly, and given a big shoulder gun,
as a robot.
cool. Hulk,
Perfect.
bad, don't like him. Stupid dinky little legs and dinky little arms, just a spherical torso and such a weirdly long neck.
I like it.
They gave everyone
so
like
ugly.
fucked up giga shoulders
They
except
really
for
did.
Iron Man.
Yeah, but it works for Iron Man. He looks good.
But he doesn't have fucked up giga shoulders. He just has really big
Yeah.
pauldrons. Everyone else is like
I don't-
actual,
I don't know why
or
Green
not even
Lantern's so
pauldrons, like
blurry.
upper arm.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with most of these.
They were fucking cooking. Is
The
what they
face
were doing.
sculpts are pretty terrible as well. I
Dude,
think
that Hulk one
the
looks so
second,
bad.
I think the Captain America is okay. I don't think he's great. I don't like any of the other ones though.
So
Green Lantern, I think, has a bunch of exclusive colors. Like, just some of these pieces were just never released in other colors, which is annoying because you have to get that one stupid set to get them. Not good. Moving on to Star Wars. Ray's favorite. Ray knows all of these guys.
yeah.
Ray has
No.
every
Great.
sets we're going to talk about.
We love Star Wars.
So we're jumping forward in time to 2015, which is when they started doing these. So CCBS is on its way, or is like getting. They're finally getting good at using CCBS.
This
Bionicle
is
G2
insane
starts in
ratio.
2015. Yeah,
Like how
They've
Star
got
Wars
one original
2015,
series figure.
this is some of these are from 2015, some of them are from 2016. I bundled them kind of weird, just because it was easier for the price points.
Are there more than these 6? Or
Yes. There's quite a few of these.
okay.
This is just the small sets at this price point.
I see. I was impressed that there was only
like-
one original trilogy character.
There is more later, but there's surprisingly few, as we will talk about. So these were some of the first ones. I should have written down which were 2015 and which were 2016, but I didn't. So remember, 2015 is when Force Awakens came out. So Star Wars hype is at its all-time peak.
We jumped right the fuck ahead.
Yeah, we jumped a few
haven't even talked
years
about-
ahead. We already talked
well,
about
I
all the
didn't even
CCBS
tell you guys
stuff in
about
between.
Cost Concordia in 2012 or Hurricane
We did that last
Sandy
episode.
or the end of the world in 2012.
We did in the previous episode. We talked about 2012. It was Hero Factory time. We are
Shit.
now past where we
Sorry.
were in the first episode, or it's from last
Fine, I'll
episode.
go find 2016.
We're on
Harambe. Okay,
2015.
cool, guys. We're gonna laugh.
Wait, was oh yes, 2016 was Harambe.
Timeline shift.
Honestly, looking at 2012, timeline shift was here.
So in out of these ones, I have Jango Fett. I think is a very solid figure. Really good for this price point, especially one of the best. Cody, I had. He's currently in my father's collection. He stole it from me. And I have like 99% of Luke. I just don't care enough to put him back together because he sucks. I don't have the other ones. The First Order Stormtrooper is okay. The Rae is not great, but I think she's better than most of the faced ones. The Obi-Wan one kind of sucks. Something you will notice as a consistent trend as we're going through this. Anybody with a face...
fuck up one that's based off a cartoon.
Bad. I don't know. I think he's slightly better than some... Oop, too far. I think he's slightly better than some of the faced ones because he is... This is the Clone Wars art style. So I think it translates slightly better. And adding a cape to anybody makes it look 10 times better. But he's still not great. Like, they just could not figure out their face molds. And as we get down later into it, is kind of what killed this theme, and really CCBS as a whole. Rae is better than most of the other faced ones, only because she has her neck sort of covered and the cloth pieces on her chest. I think it works a little bit better, but they're not great. Cody's okay, as is the Stormtrooper. They're quite similar in their construction, but I mean the armor is quite similar in canon. Jango Fett's the best one out of all these. I quite like him. The jetpack shoots as well, which is cool. If you push on the bottom, it'll shoot the rocket out, which is fun. And he's got the little missile on his wrist. Yeah. What was your question, Rae?
I was gonna say, like, I guess I'm just biased because, like, seeing the Bionicles as purely, like, not obviously like robots, but kind of like robots, it just makes more sense that it works better for Jango Fett, Clone Cody, and the Stormtrooper, where it's like obviously would make them look a lot better because it just suits the style. But like, yeah, like it's kind of uncanny to see Luke, Obi-Wan, and Rae in this like type of body
cloth
shape.
And skin just doesn't translate. As we get farther on, some of them get even worse.
It was weird to see the skin color on like just Captain America and Batman, who it's only like half their face. Whereas, like, here, it's like, oh, it's their full face. I don't like that. It's just,
these are
layered, it's unsettling.
A different plastic as well. The Marvel ones, I forgot to mention this, are sort of almost rubberized. Their heads are very, at least on these two. I don't have Captain America, but Batman is sort of rubberized, and as is Joker, which is strange. These are just your regular hard plastic, your regular Lego plastic.
I guess maybe they just, like, realized it. The rubber one didn't work out.
Yeah.
Like,
this is 3 years later.
Some
of the one kind of consistent complaint with these, which is consistent with most builds in CCBS, is the backs, especially their limbs are bare. It's never bothered me as much as it bothers a lot of other people, but they did a solid job covering their backpacks up, like the backs. And some of them do have gear functions, like Rae, you can turn her, like you can swing her arm around. Which we will get more into when we talk about Bionicle G2, because it's quite similar there. This one's a good one. This is the first iteration of Vader. I have this one.
Once again, take note that the robot-looking ones look good.
Exactly. This is the first iteration. We will get to the second one later. This is where compared to a regular minifigure, so it's quite a bit bigger. The second one is better, as we will get to, but I do think this first one is alright. I am, unfortunately, because I bought a used copy, I am missing the panel. I have to get the panel. So there's a bit of a hole in his chest where it clips on. He's got slightly wonky proportions, but I think it does work for this sort of style. Cloth pieces make everything better. They did a nice job kind of giving him the fabric-y texture on his side, but I think it works better because he's mostly mechanical. Also, it's like mostly black and shiny. Chest piece is solid. Good parts pack. They gave him his little hip thingies. They gave him his belt buckle. Like he looks good. I like the textured pieces or the printed pieces. That was something CCBS did not do enough, was printed stuff. Yeah. I do wish his shoulders were black, though, not gunmetal gray.
Are these different? Like, are these the same?
These all four here are the same. We will talk about the second one later.
It looks like just slightly off. At least the head does. I mean, the whole thing does, kind of. Like, the shoulders aren't... The shoulders in the first one on the very left there, like the shoulder pauldrons, look different than...
They're just sitting differently. And the lighting is kind of reflecting them a little bit different. They are more this light color. Then they look a little... Just looking on my copy in the back, yeah, they are the gray color. They're just the way that this picture, because this is the official set image, which is probably a render, just not reflecting as silver, but they are silver. That would be my biggest complaint. Probably the best figure that they ever did in the Star Wars line is Grievous here, because General Grievous is already basically just a Bionicle.
General Grievous, more like General Grievous.
Yes, that's correct. And canon.
More like General grieving his death.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, is a legend.
But
bring him back.
I missed out on this guy when he came around the first time. But I was able to find him for like $20 on Facebook Marketplace. I found him originally for $30, but I missed out on that lot, and I was really disappointed. Then, like 2 days later, somebody put one up for $20, and I'm like, "Gibby!"
Damn.
And I got him, and he was complete except for he's missing the lower half of his lightsaber hilts, which is not that big a deal.
Shit. He's gonna need more for his collection.
He does need some fine additions to his collection. He's much bigger than most of the other ones. The limbs are more posable just because he physically has more joints in them, as Grievous should. Nice printed pieces on his chest. Incredible head sculpt because he's basically just a robot. I know he's not. Don't fucking at me, Star Wars nerds.
What is he?
He's a Kalesh cyborg. I'm gonna double check that species right when I'm editing this. For sure it is. And his arms
if
do
Connor's
connect,
wrong,
so you
big
can
vine
separate.
boom with the correct species. If Connor is correct,
oh no, I'll cut it.
Nice little ding noise. No, nice little checkmark noise.
Yeah, ding.
I'm positive I'm right. It might be Kaleshi, put the vine boom. I think it's Kalesh. All right,
put the vine boom. It'll be funny. You know you want to.
I'll put it in if it's wrong. If I'm right though, I gotta look it up. I gotta hang on. Hold on, because it's gonna bother me. Okay. Am I right? Do I know my glove shittos?
Ding, 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 and a big check mark and a bunch of confetti. I don't think... Okay, dude. Now you call Grievous a glove
I am correct. He is a Kalesh.
Kill you.
Grievous is... I guess... Yeah, he's not... I would not. He's not a traditional glove shitto.
Maybe the...
I'm more of a Wilbur Hood guy myself. Yeah, that's deep lore. I don't even know if that's canon anymore. I think it is. So his arms do connect, so you'll notice he has the kind of jumper here, so they can just kind of stick them up, and stick them together, and they will bend together. He's still quite posable with two of them together, and if you just separate the hilts, then it just looks like he's holding one lightsaber, which is awesome. He's extremely posable. It's the best one, and we're on the first year. They killed it. He was supposed to pair with Obi-Wan, which is fitting.
It can only go up than here, baby.
Absolutely. Yep. Nothing bad happens now. On to the slightly larger price point into 2016. Poe Dameron, Finn, Death Trooper, Captain Phasma, Jyn Erso, Kylo Ren, K2SO.
There's nothing else we can make from any other series.
Yeah, I know.
Just new movies.
This is 2016 is when Rogue One comes out. Hence why Jyn Erso, Death Trooper, K2SO. And we're still riding the Force Awakens high, hence Kylo Ren, Phasma, and Poe Dameron. The Death Trooper's awesome. Who's Captain Phasma? You tell me, Ray. You're a big Star Wars fan.
Stop!
I'm not letting this joke go.
No, like, Death Troopers are great because they're one of the only viable classes in Battlefront. That's just wrong. There's a lot of good... The Death Trooper's amazing, don't get me wrong. It's goated. The Enforcer class is
it's goated. I
should only play as either the Empire
it's not even the only
or
good Imperial
the Republic, and you should just completely avoid anything from the sequel trilogy era. You should only lock Enforcers and support, and you're just going to have a good time, and you're going to go right to the top of the leaderboards, and it's going to be great.
I don't like the sequel movies, but the sequel reinforcements and maps are so good in Battlefront. They're so much fun.
I literally just stick to the support character whenever I play those maps because I don't find any of the Enforcers good.
I really like both the First Order and Resistance reinforcements.
I cannot stress enough how much I just only played either the support class to get the Enforcer, so I could play either the Death Trooper or the Clone Commando, and that's it.
The Commando absolutely fucks. The Commando's amazing.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I'm right.
But the Separatists are so much fun too. You got the Commando droid, you got the Droideka, the Super Battle Droid. Like all the prequel stuff is the best part of that game. But I don't know. I disagree. The sequel era stuff is a lot of fun. It's the Imperial era stuff I find kind of boring. It's fun when you are the Imperials, but the Imperials absolutely crush the Rebels every time you play it because they just don't have an effective counter for most of their heroes or the Death Trooper. And the vehicles are enabled,
it should be.
And it's lore accurate. But I wish the game was more balanced because if the Imperials have ATSTs, the Rebels are fucked. They can't win. Especially, and the Supremacy doesn't even have the Star Destroyer phase. It's so disappointing.
I will say.
I think we're going to do a Battlefront episode at some point on the show.
Oh, good. All right, yeah.
Anyways, yes, Ray, what are your thoughts on Star Wars Battlefront 2, a game you play all the time?
I actually left.
Make Battlefront 3, that's right.
Polish remover, and I muted myself. I removed my headphones. I walked away. I grabbed some nail polish remover. I grabbed some nail polish.
You missed literally no questions. You missed literally no questions, Ross.
I'm aware. Don't worry. I knew I was leaving at a good time.
Don't even worry about it, Ray. That's all going in the episode. I'm not cutting a single second of that.
It's fine. I muted myself. I made sure you guys couldn't hear me. I didn't want to interrupt because then that means I'd have to come back sooner. So.
Do you have any hot takes on Star Wars Battlefront? You just say them while I'm opening my window.
Battlefront 2 is a better game than the first one.
That's real.
Yeah.
But which Battlefront?
I'm only saying that because that's what one of my friends said, and it's not one of these guys. It's a different person.
But which Battlefront,
Battlefront 2 is better than the first one? She's talking about 2005.
Wait. It's better in some ways.
Sure.
I can play with a billion bots on
whichever
my own.
one is actually
online on the internet.
Yeah, 2005 is way better in that sense.
Which one has Cal Kestis in it? Which one's his game?
He's not in either Battlefront. He's in the Fallen.
No, I'm asking which
Jedi and Jedi. He's in the Jedi series, which is Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I have not played Survivor.
Those games are goated.
The Fallen Order is amazing.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I own it. I just haven't played it yet.
Mhm.
I do have.
I really want to play those ones. Those are the ones I want to play.
Because it's one of those games that will take over my life the moment I open it.
I mean, like,
is it the same thing as the Spider-Man game, so you just don't play it?
I played the first one.
Played it? But you didn't play the new one.
No, I haven't played 2 or Miles Morales.
Oh, I want you to so bad.
Look, I'm busy playing Minecraft and Jurassic World Evolution.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh my god, I can't stop thinking about Jurassic World Evolution 3. We're 40 minutes in. Let's make it...
Ow! How are we 40 minutes in?
Look,
because we spent 20 minutes not starting the podcast.
Hey, you brought up Battlefront. Oh, that's actually true. Yeah, we've been chatting for longer than 40 minutes. That's okay. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not the one who's driving tomorrow.
Get it moving.
Hey, yeah, I'm on cloud 9. Y'all are the ones in a rush.
I'll drive. I'll be God's bravest soldier.
You are. I'm gonna feed you so much caffeine.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, we'll feed you caffeine.
Oh yeah, we're hanging out tomorrow, dear audio listeners. That's what we're talking about.
We're hanging out for the first time in a long time.
Decades.
Yep.
Centuries even.
Yeah.
Basically our whole lifetime.
It's almost like I've never seen these people before.
Oh, we don't really see each other very often anymore.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, we would have seen you sooner if you came to baseball.
I was busy.
Well,
Cringe.
that sounds like a poor excuse.
I got D&D that night.
That is
Bring
also a
D&D to
fair poor
baseball.
excuse.
You can roll a dice every time you throw a ball.
D&D on a Friday night? What are you, a fucking loser?
I do that all the time. We're doing it this week.
No.
So I'm supposed to DM, and I haven't looked at it.
Oh, you're DMing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Is
it's
this the first time?
Yep, never DM'd before.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
DM
excited to hear about
Virgin.
it. Is this
DM
at your
Virgin.
DM Virgin?
I am, yeah.
Oh my
I am
god.
a DM virgin.
It shows.
Let's get back to Star Wars before this
Speaking
episode
of
takes a million
virgins,
years.
Star Wars.
Yeah, speaking of virgins, let's get back to the Star Wars Bionicles, guys.
Hell yeah.
Two things that any girl would fucking drop her panties to as soon as you say either of those words.
Okay, speaking of Star Wars virgins, Bionicles. They just started giving them, they were a little bit on the previous ones, but I didn't talk about them. They introduced this new kind of blaster piece here, which holds just your regular spring-loaded shooter, which shoots these little bolts, these little blue ones, or red. Yeah, which are pretty cool. It makes for a solid kind of gun design, and it does actually fire, which is a nice play feature, especially on the ones that don't have like any real like swinging action, which is most of them here. I think Kylo Ren does. Yes.
What's the lore reason for the difference between red and blue blaster bolts?
Okay, so the blue one, I believe, are ionized bolts. It's just a different kind of ammunition they're using. It is so the way a laser works or a blaster bolt works in Star Wars. They put like their ammunition is like gas canisters. It's just highly compressed gas, which makes the blaster bolt. I don't think they're technically lasers. It's just really compressed gas. But different kind of properties to it will change the color of them, which is why the clones use blue, because it was ionized, so it was good against droids, versus the Imperials use red, which is a different kind of ammunition. I don't know what it is. And then there's a few others too, like green. I don't know the real specifics on how the guns work in Star Wars.
Damn, that's like a fake fan shit right there.
No, I just don't care.
That's real fun. All right,
No, that's
hand in your badge and your weapon.
I love Star Wars deep lore. Don't get me wrong, but some of this stuff I can't be bothered to memorize. Look, I know who Wilro Hood is. I'm not.
Who?
You know why the gun's fucking blue? Because he's the good guy.
Because it looks cool.
That would be more fucking complicated than that shit. Because it looks cool as fuck. Because do you have any idea how cool that dust scene is now?
Yeah. The only reason Luke, despite all the lore reasons, the only reason that Luke Skywalker's lightsaber is green is because the blue one wouldn't show up against the blue sky. That's it. That's the only reason.
What?
Like, you can write 1 million novels on this, but
Since
it just
when
it
was
doesn't
there a
matter.
sky? They're in space.
The opening of episode 6 is on the surface of Tatooine,
Yes, on
on
Jabba's
like a
sail
little
barge.
floating barge, and there's like a massive blue sky, like the first scene where he ignites his lightsaber, catching of R2-D2 is him with just the background is just blue sky. That's it.
Featuring the greatest musical hits from Max Rebo and the Max Rebo Band.
I have no memory of this.
Hell yeah, God bless.
You don't like the hit
Max
song
Rebo.
Jedi Rocks?
Any day is a good day
Rip
not
my
remembering
boy.
Star Wars.
We'll rewatch it. Mark your calendars.
No.
And
She drinks to forget.
No.
April 2027 IMAX release of New Hope. We're
That's
going.
my birthday
Another
month. I don't wanna spend my
version of
birthday
episode
month watching
4,
Star
baby.
Wars.
How long will the McClunky scene be this time?
20 minutes. Please,
God.
Will Han
that's all
Solo's
I want.
neck snap anymore? I hope it breaks even
I hope
farther. Give him like Mr. Fantastic.
Because you know that. You know those assholes would never re-release the original theatrical cut.
They may not be able
Never.
to actually. I think that was maybe
Not
part
in a
of their
1,000 years.
I think it was maybe part of their licensing agreement with Lucasfilm, like when they bought it from George Lucas, that he wanted them to use the special editions because that's the version he likes. The last version on Disney Plus, that's as far as I know the most up-to-date version with the McClunky scene. George Lucas put that in, not Disney. Like I think they have to use that version. If I hope it's the theatrical cut. but it may not be.
I can't wait to see McClunky in theaters. I can't wait to see McClunky with 1,000 other people in a packed theater, like like standing capacity.
I
filled up the aisles.
want that so badly. I so hope it's and make Jabba look even worse.
I want to have a fist fight.
Make him into that guy
theater.
again. Make him into that real man.
You think Chicken Jockey was bad? Wait for McClunky.
Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey.
Sorry.
Speaking of chicken
if
jockey,
you don't know what McClunky means, dear
Kylo
listeners,
Ren.
I'm not explaining it. We're talking about Bionicles. We got to get back into this.
Unfortunately, I know what McClunky means.
It's very easy to explain, actually. You can just tell people to go
No,
watch.
Because then I got to go to
Star
the
Wars
explanation on the
Episode 4
special
Disney
edition.
Plus
I had to go through the whole history of all of it. We got to move on from this, man.
Actually.
We're going to be here 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm almost done painting my nails. This is bad.
I think I might make... Yeah, so am I, Ray. You're not special. I'm painting my nails right now.
Really?
No.
Oh my god, we should match. Oh, fuck you.
It's...
fuck
I like
you.
painted nails, but I've never painted nails.
That was the most real fuck you I've ever heard.
I've never painted my
Absolutely.
own nails.
Oh.
Scathed. Just,
Yeah.
you cut Ray to the
I'm sorry,
fucking
Ray.
core.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can... Oh, never mind. You can do your stupid fucking presentation
Lying
already.
bitch.
I'm sorry, Ray. I love painted nails, but I've never
Shut up.
painted them myself.
I know you haven't. That's so sad. I'll teach you how.
I know how.
Then do it.
I don't
What's stopping
wanna... I'm too lazy.
Oh my god. I'll paint them for you. I've painted your nails before.
You have
I'll do it
painted my
again.
nails before. I liked it.
Yeah, I gave you blue because that's your
You did give
signature
me
color.
blue. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I talking about?
Your
yeah.
presentation?
Star
The best
Wars.
one of these, out of these ones, I have
Blaster
Death
bolts
Trooper.
are cool.
I have the Death Trooper. I have K2SO. My father has Kylo Ren. I think he maybe has Captain Phasma. The cape is incredible on Phasma. More figures needed capes.
I mean, yeah.
Poe Dameron's face is not too bad because he's mostly wearing a helmet. But Finn and Jyn Erso are just ugly. Like, they look like an action figure you put in the microwave. Like, they're just not good. You can still find Jyn Erso sometimes in hobby stores occasionally. Hobby
It's
Wholesale
interesting that-
in
Shout out
Edmonton.
Hobby Wholesale.
Big
Hobby
shout
Wholesale. Shout out Calgary, Gateway Boulevard.
So, sponsor us.
God bless.
It's no longer
It's sponsor
You
it's
don't
no
have to
longer
sponsor us.
on shelves now, but like up until like last year, you could still find this one and a couple others we'll talk about still on shelves from 2016. Somebody either bought them or they threw them out. I don't know. Yeah, like these ones were horribly selling. They just did not move from shelves, which we will talk about a little bit later. K2SO is one of the finest ones that they did in this whole series because he's similar to Grievous. He's just a Bionicle already. There's a button on his back too, which will kind of swing his arms around, which is fun. This is better than the big giant K2SO that they just released. I like it more. It's also more posable. And that's not just nostalgia. I like it better. Let's move on before we keep talking about this.
Real quickly, they gave Captain Phasma a great background in
This
his promo picture.
That's a
for
she.
whoever took that
but,
picture.
yeah.
I've never seen. I don't know who that is.
You have seen
fucking
this.
pronouns.
I don't know who that is though.
We've watched it at least twice.
What movie?
She's in 7 and 8.
The sequels.
Oh, I've only seen 7 and 8 once. I don't remember.
Did we
Her
watch
at
it
all.
twice?
No, we just watched it once.
We'll watch it again.
We watched number 4.
I don't
First
even
one
like
made
it.
4
Why?
times.
What was the point of giving a Glup Shido like main character status in that movie?
To sell toys. You are familiar with the
Yeah,
character of
fuck,
Boba Fett, right?
Me?
Ethan.
Oh.
Yeah, but like,
She has more lines and screen time than Boba Fett does.
Jin
yeah, she does.
doesn't even look like Jin.
No, it doesn't.
But and also she has no hair. What's up with the girl? They're not giving the girls their hair
She's wearing a hat.
at all. Yeah, well, she still has hair. Oh, never mind. Ray has hair
Ray
now.
has hair to here. Only Luke gets his
Yeah.
luscious locks.
Ugh, good for him.
But yeah, it's just easier to mold it without the hair.
That's fair.
2017. Moving a little bit ahead. Shore Trooper. I don't know why they call it Scare Stormtrooper. Just call it a Shore Trooper. So we're still riding the Rogue One high. Also, getting into Last Jedi hype. I bet it'll be good.
It'll be good.
I don't know why they don't just call it a Shore Trooper, but I like the Shore Trooper. Chirrut Imwe and Baze Malbus, or as is more colloquially known, Shooty McGunface. These were the other two that were in Hot Wholesale. The Stormtrooper Commander, they never did a classic Stormtrooper, which is interesting, but you can just take the pauldron off, and then there you go, Stormtrooper. I don't know why, but they did. Last Jedi Rae.
You said you weren't going to talk about mods.
That's not a mod. They're advertised like this.
Wait, what the fuck? What? Whatever. Oh my god.
They had it so you could do that. It's in instructions. I don't know why.
Drop the F slur.
I was gonna say what a failure of sales, because why wouldn't you sell a separate Stormtrooper set?
I don't know.
You would,
because you can pay more money because it comes with a fabric piece. Well, it's plastic, but so you have to buy the Commander at more money. It's stupid.
We got beef with the Lego company.
We do.
4 scratch tickets. I do not recall ever owning these. That was very strange.
Ray's just gambling on the side.
Bust them out. Let's go. Let's see.
If anyone's gambling from the side, it's goner. But
yeah, I've got my roulette wheel on the left here. It's on my other monitor. You'll see the little laser go off. It's come hit and spin again.
I was just wondering. I was like, I don't know why I had these.
I'm down several $1,000s.
Oh God. Dear God, not again.
Star Wars. We need to get back to work on this. Shooting McGunface's torso is pretty good. I like that he's a lot more bulked up than the other ones. I like the neck collar. It's the face. It's the same thing. Too far.
They do look better when they have a nice bulky chest.
They do. It's the faces every time. It looks like you microwaved an action figure, or it's like a really shoddily made wax figure. Anything with a face. It makes the kind of gaps in the armor just look less noticeable, because when you see a face and there's just black plastic ball and sockets, it looks worse. And I don't know how to describe it any better than that. It's just uncanny valley. Again, the ones without a face, good, cool, awesome. I love these guys. I don't have any of these pictured, but I love them. I do want to get that Shore Trooper.
The guard is cool.
Yeah.
The red guard.
I like the cloth piece, though. Again, I'm a sucker for a good cloth piece. And on the Praetorian Guard, too. This is an absolutely worthless character in the movie. These guys did nothing. But, cool shoulder pieces. I have the shoulder piece. That's the only piece I have. Cool shoulder piece, cool blades, which I don't think are exclusive. Nice printed stuff. Sick cloth piece. Awesome. I think those knee pads are exclusive in that color as well. Moving on. Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike. I have this one. Rae was with me when I bought this.
He's really fucking stanced up in the top right there.
He really is. This was in the Sears at the mall.
Having a good time.
The old location.
Yeah, we were. We did a puzzle for 2 hours in total.
And I nattered about Doctor Who
finished
the whole time.
Yeah, and then we finished the puzzle, and there was one piece missing.
Yes, there was. Is that the same day?
And then, yeah, it was the same day. And then the train guy came by, I think.
The train guy? I remember the train guy.
Yeah, the train guy. Yeah, not Ethan, surprisingly.
Not Ethan,
the train guy. Yeah. We have a picture of him. I don't know if we should put it up.
We won't put it up.
I was if we do, we could blur his face, but he was very funny.
Just a guy on a little rideable train. Anyways, this one's awesome. This is the only kind of vehicle that they actually did. It looks like that's a speeder bike. It doesn't look... I couldn't find any picture of it without the trooper on it. It doesn't look amazing when he's not riding it, but it looks great with him on. The trooper itself is alright. I like his little pouches and stuff. He looks good. But the whole completed look with him riding, awesome.
It is pretty sick.
Yeah, I got him in 2019. There was the last one on the shelf at the Sears. It was weird that they still had it, but I was able to snag it.
Yeah, you're freaking... I think we came back and you're like, Oh, I don't know. I should get
yeah.
it. And then I was like, I will literally, like, I will buy something also expensive if it means you also get something to help justify your purchase. And he did. I don't even know if I think I got pencil crayons that day.
I think so. Just
yeah,
like Crayola pencil crayons.
Reasonable.
No, it was Prismas, you idiot. Prismas are the good ones.
Prisma D's nuts.
Stop!
Fucking owned. Holy shit. Got dunked on.
I'm gonna jump off the bridge.
Fucking double kill.
You can tell it's been a long time since we've recorded this, isn't it? Just all of us are like on our game.
Oh, man.
Anyways, this was a banger. I love it. Again, he doesn't have a face. It's a banger. This one, however, not a banger.
Oh,
this
there's
is probably
no ass.
the worst one that
he
they
looks
ever
so
did.
happy.
I hate this
hate
one
it.
so much. I don't know
It's
what
so-
they were thinking. The bowcaster is good. That's about it.
The
And
bottom
I like
right
the
one
bag too.
is so fucking menacing.
He's missing
like,
the
that is
shoulder pieces,
disturbing.
but I wanted to just
Yeah.
I found it and I had to put it
He's
in.
like, hey.
But like
That's
we
so
were
funny.
talking
He
about,
looks really funny.
fur
He does.
and cloth just doesn't translate at all. You just can't do it. Like look at his feet, like horrifying.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. They did a good job of armoring the back up, I will say that. But it just the face sculpt is terrible. But even if it was good, the body would still look awful. The bag and the bandolier look good. The bowcaster is good, but just it's the main attraction of it, which is terrible. I don't know how this set got approved. Genuinely, like he's got these weird side armor bits, which like they're trying to bulk out his full body. It just doesn't work. And in the year of our Lord 2025, when there's a brick built version of him now, they still can't do it with bricks. It just doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know. The Ewok,
Forbidden
which just
figure
dropped,
should not be done.
terrible too. I hate it. Yeah, I don't know. No worky. Bad. 2018, the year of Solo, a movie nobody went to see but me and my mother. I was bored one day. I wasn't bored, but I was. Yeah.
I think I watched Solo in 2023.
Really? I like Solo.
Yeah,
I'm a Solo
for the first time.
defender.
Yeah, I think Solo was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
I
pretty
remember
good.
it. Yeah.
It was
I like
it's-
young
I
Lando.
mean, it was an
Lando
alright
was
heist
still
movie,
hot.
right?
It's just a fun heist movie. I hate parts about it, like I hate how Han Solo got
You
his
can
name.
it's just
The Darth Maul cameo at the end is kind of stupid because we know he's just gonna go off and die in Rebels, which is great in Rebels. Like that scene is amazing, but like there's nothing for him to do, and like he's getting a Clone Wars show or like an animated show right away, which I like. What are you gonna do? He's just gonna go off and die right away. I don't know.
Young Lando's played by Donnie Glover, right?
He's played by Childish Gambino actually, but yeah.
I thought Childish Gambino died.
No, they're brothers. They're both alive. Common
Oh,
misconception, but
I thought he killed him.
no.
Well, I've been lied to.
No, they're just brothers.
Continue.
It's
I didn't know that.
like look at Han Solo's face. Like it wrecks the whole thing. Like he looks like a Roblox character. Not in a good way.
It does look like the Roblox face. Fuck, you're
Yeah.
right.
He is trying
Like-
to dress to impress.
The range trooper is solid because again, no face. Same with Boba. Like they did a good job with
Looks
the
like
moon
a
boots.
fucking brick.
He looks awesome.
Yeah.
The Boba Fett is solid. I do kind of think the Jango was a little bit better, but I do like the Jango quite a bit. I like that the rangefinder goes down. Totally different mold on the helmet because it does have the ding in the head, and there's a hole for the thing. And the cloth piece is awesome. Yeah, because Cad Bane shot him in the head in a Clone Wars episode that never came out. Han and Darth Maul introduced this new neck piece, which I think does fill in the neck a lot better. Like, it just makes him look better, but they still don't look good. As far as the faced characters go, I think Darth Maul is the best one, purely because he's supposed to look weird. But it's still not great. But the neck piece does a lot of heavy lifting here. They also introduced these shoulder pads are exclusive to Maul, and I think they're exclusive to Han Solo. those ones there. I don't think those came in any other colors. I may be wrong on that. I forgot to check for Han, but they are exclusive on Mall. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, these two are good. I don't care for these ones. Darth Maul does have a fun feature on his back, though. If you pull the switch, he swings his arms around. It's kind of fun. But
That's pretty sick.
Bad. And this is the second Vader. So he's quite a bit bigger than the first one, as you can see from this very low-res photo.
Oh, his face is awful.
Yeah, the
Dear
face
God.
underneath is not good, but it's cool that you can show the face underneath. He looks way better with the helmet on. They just kind of filled out his silhouette better. Like, the shoulders sit better. The torso is just one kind of piece instead of, like, the chest piece and the bit underneath and the panel isolated in the middle. I just think it looks a bit cleaner with the kind of one solid flat piece. The belt is better. He has the inside kind of cape around his legs. I don't have this one, but my father does. It's good. It's yeah.
I think I personally like the old one a little bit more, but I understand the cloth part makes it look a little better.
Yeah.
It does look cleaner.
I kind of, they're both solid, but I prefer this one.
Yeah.
And that is it for all of the Star Wars figures that they did. But there was 2 that were announced and never came out. These are official images. These are not. Well, this is
killed for seeing this. I can see the faded confidential stamp on these, man.
This is from a book. These ones are from a book.
They don't even have
these are leaks.
Like the number of pieces. It's just like XXX. That's fucked up.
These were official prototypes,
dude.
In a book you can buy. These are just mock-ups.
That's wild.
But they are officially made from Lego. But they were just leaked. I don't know if I'm technically allowed to put them in, but I'm reasonably confident I won't get dinged on it.
Hey, they're on Google.
Yeah, they came. I found them no problem. Like, it's not like I leaked them.
Yeah.
I would.
Sounds like
okay.
Yeah, dude.
I would have
If you post leak stuff, it's your problem. If people just are able to get your leaked shit off Google, it's not your problem.
And I think at this point, they're not going to ding me on this in 2019. Or 2019. These sets from 2019.
2020.
These are from 2019 in 2025.
What year is it?
Oh, God.
What year is it, Connor? Connor, how many days ago did we graduate?
Please, you've been sleeping for 10 years.
The crash wasn't my fault, please. I would have killed for these. These would have been 2 of the best sets they ever did.
They look incredible.
I know. Like, we only got one clone trooper being Commander Cody, who looked awesome. But, like, I want this. I want the ATRT.
Yeah, that one looks pretty good.
And the Super Battle Droid is awesome because I need a clanker for my guys to shoot.
Whoa, that is a slur.
Yeah.
Clanker?
What
in
about
this day
it?
and age?
Huh?
Well, you know what?
I'm robophobic to the day I die.
You should put a new bleep sound on that one.
Oh no, Clanker's going in. I'll say it's as many hard R's as I want.
I'll do it again.
Do it again. I mean, I said it too. So
yeah.
It's no better.
But yeah, I'm so mad these got canceled.
Future robot overlords. But I've always been an ally. That's not true.
Oh, I'm not. No, if I ever meet one of those fucking wirebacks,
kill me where I stand.
Yeah, I'm getting my super soaker and I'm gonna shoot that oil drinking tin can in the face. It's but if my daughter comes home with a robot, she's no longer my daughter.
Oh my god.
But because the ones with the faces just did not sell and nobody liked them, and you can still find them on shelves sometimes. You can't tell from this slide, but if you scroll through Brickset...
I can't tell anything from the slide.
No, just the way, because I've averaged it. The used prices, or even new sealed for the sets with faces, they're so cheap. Like, it's ridiculous. Any of the good ones are expensive, but any of the bad, nobody likes them, and that killed CCBS because they sat on shelves for years and years and just no one bought them. Like, we are past Bionicle G2 was canceled in 2016, so we are now, this is the last CCBS set just ever.
That's
which I really like this system, and I'm really sad that it's gone. It had its limitations, it had its flaws, and LEGO never fully used it to its full potential. And I think only just now is the community kind of realizing how good the system is. And it canceled it because of Han Solo and his fucking Roblox face. Thanks, Alden Aaron, right?
Purely because all of a white man.
Yeah.
And his issues.
Just a white guy being a dude.
White men be doing that shit.
Can't handle the white boy swag.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we didn't want it.
Couldn't even be bothered to be Harrison Ford.
No.
Harrison Ford.
But
Who did not want to be a part of Star Wars anymore.
No, he did not. He was Big Red Hulk, though. In a good movie. It kind of sucked.
Wait, he was Red Hulk?
Yeah, in Captain America, Big Red Hulk, the most recent one. It's not great. Thunderbolts was good, though. I haven't seen Fantastic Four yet.
I do really want to see Thunderbolts.
It's pretty good.
Like, desperately.
It's pretty good.
I was told that was really good.
Yeah.
From you and others.
Go see Superman, though. It's way better.
No!
It's so good, Ray.
I don't want that liberal shit in my office.
It's too woke.
It's too woke! I actually have no idea if it is. I just keep seeing memes
It's
about
really
it.
good.
Yeah, I kind of figured. It's really funny, though.
So I wanted to talk about a little bit, what if they had kept making Star Wars buildable figures, what could we have gotten? We could have gotten The Mandalorian. Like, they canceled the theme in 2018. Mandalorian Season 1 came out in 2019. Like, we could have gotten My Sweet Beautiful Boy. We could have gotten a regular B1 battle droid.
Baby Yoda for 6 fucking years.
The time keeps on ticking. The bell will not stop toiling.
They said toileting.
No.
That's not who the bell toilets for.
We could have gotten a regular B1 droid.
It shits for
a B1 battle droid would have translated to CCBS perfectly. And again, I need more clankers for my droids to shoot. Couldn't gotten all the Bad Batch. Never got any of them. They did not exist when that series started, but like when they canceled CCBS, but they would have come eventually. Never got a TIE pilot. Never could have gotten a Purge Trooper. Again, did not exist, but Captain Rex, or any of the other million named clones. I only put Captain Rex on here. Don't look at those. But like there are so many clone legions in different colors. Like people would have bought repaints of the same set if it was just a slightly different color. And I know that because that's what I do with the minifigures. I would. Yeah. Well,
because I would do that.
I've done it with Bionicle so many, like, especially for the first few years where they would drop, they're all pretty much the same, and I keep collecting them even though they're the same. I do it now with the Clone Troopers. Like, I want to buy the new Juggernaut, even though it kind of sucks just because it has the Galactic Marines in it. It's $200, but I don't have those clones. Could have gotten a Droideka. That would have been sick. I don't know how the hell you would have done that, but it would have been cool. Could have gotten Gar Saxon. Again, he technically existed, but not this look. Like,
we're getting into club shitos now.
Just imagine this guy, only a couple. We never got R2 and C-3PO. Those aren't glove shitos. Like,
those aren't glove shitos.
Yeah.
That's true.
Could have gotten the Royal Guard. Could have gotten Snow Troopers. First Order Snow Troopers. First Order Flame Troopers. Like, Bounty Hunter Leia, or Bosch as the Bounty Hunter's name. Like, this would have made a perfect set. Sith Troopers, again, did not exist at the time, but Commando Droids would have been awesome. Any variant on the clone pilots, we never got any of them. These didn't exist at the time, but TK Troopers would have been a really nice addition. Some sort of assassin droid, like IG-88 here, would have been amazing. Wat Tambor would have been a good set. The Death Troopers, or not Death Trooper, Dark Trooper. I can't believe I forgot to put them on here, but I knew I was forgetting a major one when I was building this. A Clone Commando would have been an amazing addition. Whether you do the commandos from the game, like from the game Republic Commando, or like Gregor, or just another nameless commando, you could have done them no problem, and they would have been awesome. But look at all these characters that we just never got. And never will get, because they canceled the theme.
Thank God for that.
Shut up, Ray. let a boy dream. And there's like a million other clone or Star Wars characters you could do. These are just ones I thought theoretically could have made a very good one. But I mean, there's also like so many like face troopers that, I mean, they just don't translate as well. Like, where's Wat Tambor? Where's my boy? That's a Glove Shadow, but. And that brings us. We're gonna time travel back a little bit to 2015.
All right, I see.
But it's felt weird to kind of break up. I want to talk about this last, even though Star Wars goes farther, and I didn't want to jump back and forth.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But we're back to LEGO's greatest original theme, Bionicle, the reboot, which most people don't like, except for me. I love the reboot. Spoilers. I think people are starting to appreciate it now, but we will get into that now, I guess. So I have always loved these guys from the moment that they came out. I think they just do so much right. I think they take kind of everything that worked in the themes before and just translated it to 2015 and CCBS so well. These are the original 6, Toa, back, looking better than ever. Maybe not better, but looking really good.
A little better.
New kind of side colors. Leia has some yellow on him and some more silver. They all have more silver on them than they did originally. Pohatu, because they stopped making the old color of brown, he's now this sort of reddish orange color, which I think looks amazing. I really like this color on him. Galley's now this light blue and silver. Tahu no longer has the orange, but he does have gold on him, which looks really smooth. Kopaka's also got gold on him. And Anua's got sort of purple highlights to him and gold highlights. Really solid. Kind of new weapons to them as well. Leia has 2 axes now. Pohatu no longer has his fun little kicky gimmick, but he does have 2 boomerangs, which is very cool. Leia's a master of jungle now.
Might.
He's a Toa of jungle, not a Toa of air. I don't know why. Especially because we still have stone and earth, which I've never understood the difference between. Also, why is he stone and not air, but he has boomerangs? Like,
soil
whatever.
Is very
I don't really care that
rocks,
much.
Man.
I like the figure. I don't care about the deep
fine,
lore.
Whatever.
Because I recognize Tahu, but are Galley and Lua, are they the old one?
Yeah.
Leia?
I mean, they look different, but they've taken some of the design principles from the original. I should have put a comparison actually, like with the old faces, but I didn't do that. Some of the same design principles are there, like Kopaka has his eye thingy. Like the kind of the general shape of their helmets are the same. But they're not
is Galley
like
the only girl?
Yes. Canonically, they're not. This is sort of maybe in the same original continuity or like a different timeline or something, but not really. In the original, there's a couple of references here and there. Some of the original concepts were to make it in the original timeline, but that's not actually what happened. But in the original continuity, the Vahi, which was the mask of time, is only the bottom half of the mask. So it covers like the mouth part, but the top is exposed. In G2, it's only the top and there's no bottom. There was no physical release of the second version, but there was of the first. So it's like, well, maybe they are connected and some of the symbols are the same and stuff like that, but it doesn't really matter. They kind of fumbled the lore for G2, which we'll talk a little bit about later. But we're just talking about the sets right now. And like I said, these are awesome. I really, really like them. They brought back the dual weapon functionality, which is awesome. So Leia's axes become kind of like wing blades, which is better than the this is something that the Nuva did back in 2002. This is better than Leia's original because he just kind of stanced up in the original. But it does the same thing.
Fucking ready to go.
He can put his boomerangs on his feet. Now he can fly because they have like rotors on the bottom. Galley's becomes like her axe becomes a trident, and then she gets flippers. But you can also kind of combine them to give her kind of like a mermaid look. Tahu's big swords go on his feet again and become like a lava surfboard. He can take these off too, and they're swords. Kopaka's got an extra spear. Oh, also they gave Pohatu a knife, which is nice. And he gets skates. And on Yua's axe thing, his hammer thing, he becomes his diggy claws, like from the original, which is great. They also do this incredible thing, which maybe there's a picture of. Yeah, so they do this incredible thing, which no other kind of theme managed to do before, except for the Star Wars ones. But they took the same kind of features. They have the gear function on the back, so when you spin this, their arms will wiggle. You can move one of their arms around, or both, depending how you hook it up. But they've rigged it so they still have posability. The original figures, yes, you could spin the dial and their arm would move, or their legs in the case of Pohatu. But it wasn't rigid. It was just like loose and kind of floppy. And there were some slight workarounds to that. But this, you can pose it, and also it moves, because it has this kind of back rig thing. They also have these empty sockets here, which I guess if you really wanted to, you could pop the arms off and just stick them there if you wanted to remove the whole backpack. But that would be stupid. Also, it's a modification, and we're not talking about that.
Hell no.
They all came in the original lore. They were all hunting for. You right there?
Listen, sometimes you gotta die.
I think they died.
It happens.
All right, fair enough. I understand. In the original lore, they were looking for the golden masks, which you could only get through blind bags. And I hate blind bags, but they were nice enough to just include them with the sets this time. So everybody comes with a gold mask. I thought you loved
gambling.
No, Everybody do, but I hate blind bags because I never get the one I want. The blind bags were good for getting us a ton of exclusive mask recolors, but they're expensive now because they're only in blind bags, and I don't love that, but I love the mask repaints. But having the gold mask included is awesome. Their masks are also, you can just kind of hit the button and the mask just like pops off. This is from the second series, but the mask works the same. I really love these guys. I only have Pohatu and Gali, unfortunately, and like 70% of Lewa. They also come with these little goobers. So if you get so it's something for them to fight. It's like a little spider dude, but you can pop their mask off. This is a mask, so it can go on their head and like brain controls them. So if you only have these two, you can make them fight each other, and there's like an in-lore reason for them to do that, which is cool and sort of from the original as well, because that's what the Borok did with the Krana. But this one is these little spider guys, which I like. One of the best series of Toa that they ever did. Well, they're not technically called Toa, but whatever, I don't care. Now that we're off Star Wars, you guys have really dropped off a lot in the talking department. Didn't know what you guys were really here for.
We were here for the Star Wars and.
Yeah, it's not like I'm losing steam here, man. That's definitely not like cool.
I'm only gaining steam as we go. The power of content and Bionicles is fueling me.
He's gonna
absolutely crash at the end of this.
He's going. He's
getting worked up. But yeah, these are. I love these guys so much. They're also at 2 different price points. These were cheaper. These were more expensive. Not by much, but they were different. They used to all be the same price point. They also had this weird little animated series. We'll get back into this a little bit later because it's part of why they canceled the theme. The only kind of lore that they got, most themes at this point in LEGO's history had an animated show. They did not have that. They had a series of 2D shorts on YouTube, which are okay for what they are. This is what it looks like. I actually like the art style. It's all narrated by one guy for some reason. They're really weird. Every character. But yeah, which is just not enough to grab people's attention, which is part of why the theme died. G2 didn't, or the second series did not do this, but we will get into that later. I love these guys. The small guys are also as good. They're not called Matoran anymore as much. I think canonically they threw it in there because they couldn't decide some of their terminology. what they wanted to keep from they were part of these guys do all have names, but the sets never included them. They weren't sure if they wanted to give the Toa names at the beginning, because that is one of the biggest faults of G1 is the lore and the the terminology of everything is so dense. There's so much jargon, and they cut that out a lot for this, but they never really gave these guys names as much. But I do like them. I think they're cute. They're way more posable than any of the G1 Matoran, because they have knees and elbows.
Oh, I love his little shoulder fans.
Yeah, me too. This is the only one I have, unfortunately. I gotta get the other ones. Cool. I like how this guy has a bow. I don't know their names. I like how this guy has a bow. That's an uncommon weapon.
It's a very nice bow.
Yeah, it looks good. I do wish they all had different.
Bows are great. You can use them. You can shoot shit in your.
They all shoot
your kid's eyes.
Yeah, perfect choking hazard.
And I like that.
Oh, and I love it.
That's ideal right there.
Yeah. Give me more choking hazards.
These guys, I wish their masks were molded differently, but at least they're different colors, and they are all dual molded. So they've all got transparent tips to them, which looks good. I like these masks. I like how this one has a little like for swimming. They also have the spider things to go with. Good, solid. Also, they're all different, which is nice. A lot of the Matorans were exactly the same in the original. These are not like that. They're all different from each other, which is nice. Good, solid. Don't have much to say about them. They advertise combining these with the Toa a lot, but I don't care about that. The bad guys are, unfortunately, where a lot of this falls apart. I don't think these are terrible. I only have the Spider and the Basher. They're not amazing. I think these guys are okay. The Spider is fine. He doesn't pose particularly well. He's really clunky to kind of move around. You can kind of pull the trigger and he kind of folds his legs up a bit. And I like the gold mask. But he's not great. He's just a spider. The warriors pose a little bit better. I don't know what they're I don't know what these are supposed to be, because they're skeletons, but
I assume bugs.
Why did they have? I mean, kind of. But they're robots. Why do they have a skull? Also, underneath on the Toa, or on these guys, they have bones. You can take their armor off.
Oh.
So what are they? But they look cool.
There's this thing called fantasy where you can kind of make whatever you want. They're making robots with bones.
This isn't fantasy.
Kind of already a contradiction in itself.
This is an expanded universe.
This is
real.
Fucking sci-fi.
This is real lore.
This better be based
on real life consequences for this.
That's fair. Yeah.
But I don't really, like I said earlier, I don't really give a fuck about the lore. I just think the sets look cool, and I do like them. I like the big ass bow for the Skull Warrior. Again, not a common weapon. Axes and spears are not very common either, and it's nice to get those. I like the kind of grabby claw thing for the slicer, and the forearms are nice. And again, these guys do have gear functions. The Basher can kind of slam his axes together. I like this picture of him spearing poor Onepu. He's a 2001 toy. He's one of the Happy Meal guys. He's just fucking killing him.
Yeah, I literally just just fuck you.
The Scorpio is one of the worst sets of the reboot, unfortunately. He looks like he's in pain. I mean,
with a body like that, I get that.
I don't like him. He's bad. But I like the other ones. I don't love them, but they're okay. But the villains just aren't as cool as they were in the original. These three did come with recolors of 4 out of 6 of the Toa masks with the dual molded colors, which looks awesome, but I wish we got the other 2 as well. But I do like those. And the Skull Spider he's got a solid gold mask, which is nice. We also got this nice 2-pack, which includes the Mask Maker and Skull Grinder. His name's Ikemu. His name is Kulta. Ikemu is basically just a recolor of the other Matoran, with the mask, and just the build is a bit different. I don't have this. I have 90% of this set, but I haven't been able to rebuild the whole thing. Maybe 70.
What is that middle mask, the one with the multiple horns that was on the front of the presentation?
We'll get to that. I'll talk about it before. We will talk about that. Ikemu is supposed to be the guy who, like, built all of them. He's like God, basically.
Nice.
His brother, canonically, is
short.
Makuta, who we will talk about in a little bit, but he was the original bad guy. Nice. I like these guys. They're cool. Like, he's just a cool version. Like, just gold and trans blue is just a good color combination. And I like the Saw Shield. And he's just a bigger, cooler version of the previous guys. Like, I like him. Nice mask, too. This mask...
Skull Grinder is a phenomenal name.
Skull Grinder, I barely know her.
Continue.
You really lost steam on that one.
Yeah.
This is the Mask of Creation. They never really gave him names as much. It looks a lot like the mask that Artaka, who's basically God in G1, who never got a physical set. It looks a hell of a lot like his mask. So this is another one of those things. It's like, is it the same mask? Probably isn't. But it looks cool, though, and I like it. Yeah, I don't know. Not a lot to say about these guys more than I have. That's it for 2016. This is it. The final year of Bionicle. Ever.
We're at the end.
And they fucking put their whole pussy into these ones. Damn.
So everybody hates the Uniters.
No.
Except for
Okay, so they didn't put
except
their whole
for me,
pussy
I
into it,
fucking love the Uniters.
They're cool.
These are not, I don't think they're the best run, but they're certainly up there. I love these guys.
I was making a meme just now. It's in the group chat.
Oh, wow, nice to know you were paying attention.
It was about Bionicles.
It's on topic,
Yeah.
dude. Come on.
I suppose. I guess we talked
Contributing to the
about Battlefront
podcast
for like 30 minutes.
Pohatsu, I saw the Uniter of Stone model. I was like, that's so cool. I was like,
I like
sick.
this version. Yeah, the only one here I'm missing is Anua, unfortunately.
Is which one?
Anua, I'm missing him. I gotta find him. 2 different price points, except for Kopaka. Kopaka is actually released in a 2-pack with the Matoran scale set, but it didn't feel right to break him up. He had to be included with the 6 main guys. His pricing is later, but this pricing is for those 2, and this is for these 3. I don't know why, but Leiwa, Uniter of Jungle, is, I think, my favorite kind of Toa scale set, just period. And I don't know why. I just really like him. I like his weapons. I like his mask.
He's
I like the color scheme. The new bright green color just really pops. I really like him. He's my favorite. This is my favorite mask.
I am biased towards the hammer because
On
hammer
Anua?
goes smashy.
The giant drill hammer is incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody hated these. I fucking love them. These are my favorite. Yeah. They're not perfect. The crystal weapons, I think they look neat, but it's the same piece for everybody except for Anua. It would have been nice to get a bit of variation, but I do think they look cool, and I like the kind of crystal spikes coming out of them. All of their torso, their chest pieces are the same. Internally, they're actually quite different. Like the building, like you can't really tell from these pictures, but like their insides are actually quite a bit different from one another. So they feel very varied in their building techniques. But the chest piece all being the exact same mold. Like it saves on production costs, and I like the prints on them. But it would have been nice to get a little bit different. Kopaka, interestingly, does not have a gun, or does not have a shield. They gave him a gun instead, but I don't know, it's a big enough
Equally
gun.
as usable?
Yeah, it kind of works as a shield, just because it's got this big thing on the side. I'm not really complaining. I think it looks sick. A lot of people hate the blue highlights on Tahu. I like him. I think he looks cool.
Give him more than just warm tones, you know?
Yeah, I like the blue. I don't know why everybody hates it. I've never understood that.
I mean, fire also turns blue at its like hottest, or
yeah,
one of its hottest states, so
even
it makes
if
sense.
It just looks sick.
Yeah.
Much like
very
the previous
lava girl
ones.
coated.
Yeah, we're a better movie.
No!
Shut up! They did all come with gold masks as well, and they're really cool. Like, all of these masks are dual molded. The regular ones have, like, the silver top to them, which looks nice, and the gold ones have, like, a trans color on the top.
Which I think is really cool.
Yeah, they look awesome. Some of them, like, Tahu definitely looks better with the gold mask on, because it just goes better with his torso. The others, I think, I like the gold on Lewa, but I don't think it's necessarily better or worse with the regular one. They just look cool either way. But I do think Tahu looks better with the red. Fortunately, I don't have the red mask on Tahu. I only have the gold one because I got a used copy on him. Funny story about Tahu here, and the small guy, which we'll talk about in a minute. I broke my car trying to get him. I had to go downtown. It was me and my mother. I had to take her to an appointment because she couldn't drive afterwards. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it, but you have to come downtown with me to pick up this Bionicle lot. She's like, okay, fine. It was a pretty good deal. I don't remember how much it was, but it was Tahu, minus the gold mask, but everything else. The small Matoran scale set that goes with him. Kopaka and Melum. I already had them, but it was nice to get a second copy. And Corroder from Hero Factory, who I didn't have at the time. Go downtown. As I'm pulling into the parking garage, because my car makes a weird noise. I have told you guys this story before, but we're telling it on the podcast now. My car makes like a weird noise as I pull in, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? But look, Bionicle time. I'll deal with this after.
I got my priorities.
Go upstairs, talk to the lady, get my Bionicles, go home. This was in like a business center. I don't remember the building. As I back up to leave my car, and that noise is still kind of happening. It's like a weird clunky noise. I'm like, hey, this is weird, but let's get out of the parking garage first. Halfway up, clunky. Halfway up the parking garage, like on the out ramp, the tie rod snaps, and I'm stuck there for the next 4 hours until AMA can come pull me out of the parking garage. So yeah, it was worth it though. I got Tahu. So
was your mother?
She wasn't.
Was your mother with you at all?
Yeah, she was. I mean, she wasn't thrilled, but it wasn't like the end of the world. Like, we were just stuck there for a few hours. Yeah, so that sucked. Yeah, no. But I got Bionicles out of it. These guys. So this is kind of
that is what matters.
Yeah. This is a close up on kind of the mask. Again, this is my favorite mask just ever. I love it. This is sort of like an inside of kind of what they look like, but they're all different. This is what their backs look like. They did a pretty good job of covering them up. But they introduce something no other set has. You'll notice that they took away the gear function in their shoulders. They no longer can swing their arms. I mean, you can pose them just fine, but they don't have the actual gear function. The trade-off was the switch in the back, which allows them to turn at the hips, which, while not the best maybe for like play functions, it is so good for posing. Like in 2016 when it came out, like this blew my mind. Like, I was 15 at the time, but this blew my mind. This was the best thing I'd ever seen. Like, that is so good, and these are the only guys to put that in. They just pose really well. Yeah, also so their masks work the same. They just pop off. And you'll notice they've got these two little spikes in the back, these two little pins. Just hold on to that thought, because that comes into play later with these guys. So these are the Matoran scale sets. Hell yeah, man. These are the Matoran scale sets.
Of water. That's cool.
The water is the best one. I'm not the biggest fan of these ones though. They all come with these like trap thingies. I think the Toa did too. I think, right? They came with them. No, they did not. They came with these little trap thingies just as a villain thingy to fight. I don't love these. Like, this one's good. Remember, he was bundled in with. This is the pricing for Kobaka and Melum because they were together. They're okay. They kind of look incomplete without them, or like by themselves. Like, their heads are kind of these hollow shells. They do all have like play function on them. Like you can kind of on this one you can kind of pull the tail up and the guns will move forwards. You can wig the tail on the stone one and it'll wiggle the arms around. The wings flap on these guys. There's a switch on these guys' backs which kind of swings their arms around, which is fun and cute. But like they just feel hollow without them, or like by themselves, and kind of cheap. This one especially looks like it's
they do look like a Hollow Knight bug.
Yeah,
like they look very
yeah, they kind of do.
Yeah,
they're not great,
like first enemy,
but they do something really cool, and they connect. So those little pins on the back of the Toas connects. It goes into these holes so they can connect to their back,
cool.
Which is why they're called uniters. Some of them works better than others. Pohatu, it doesn't really work super well. The posing of it just doesn't really work out. The reason the guns move forward on water is so they come up over her shoulders, and then she gets a tail for swimming. These guys just kind of get extra armor, which looks cool. But the wings, these two, Tahu especially,
they look fire.
Look so fucking good with the wings on. It's so good. But nobody liked these for some reason, and I've never understood it. I think they're awesome. I do wish, like again, especially on these ones, like more of the crystal pieces. Like we've seen those before. It would have been nice to get new pieces, but I do like them. I think they're cool pieces. And they match, and you can switch these around on any of them if you want to, but I mean obviously they're designed to go with each one. But yeah, I love Tahu especially. Just looks so clean with the wings. You can also, if you want to, you can fold. I've noticed this is not really advertised anywhere, but if you just kind of make the Toa themselves look up, the head of the bug will kind of come over their face a little bit easier. So it kind of covers them up a little bit better. So like that's just kind of personal. I just kind of like them sometimes, especially with the gold on them. I just think they look cooler when you can't see their face all the way. But I don't know, they look good. And you can kind of bend their heads back if you want to. So like the bug heads, just so like, and they're just gonna fold up behind without much problem. But yeah, they're really good. One of my favorite runs of Toa, especially when you combine them with the little guys.
Yeah, they look pretty sick.
But nobody else likes them. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, they're cool.
I will say, despite him being my favorite, Leiwa's limbs are kind of short. He's got kind of stubby legs and arms, but I like him.
I feel like it was the posing that made it look like that, but does it look like that in person too?
A
or
little
is
bit,
it just
but
the
I still
posing
think
for
he
that
looks
one?
cool. I still think he looks neat
Yeah.
without them. I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tahu's
super
got
noticeable.
kind of odd gaps here and there on him, but it never bothered me that much. The Shadow Horde, unfortunately, are really where these guys fall apart. These are just not great villains. This price is for Umarak the Destroyer. This price is for these three. I just don't like these guys very much. They're just kind of a mess. I like that.
They're kind of hard to understand.
Yeah, they're just kind of a mash of pieces. They did all come with exclusive new masks. Again, it would have been nice to get recolors of some of the other masks too, but these are nice as is. Umarak comes with his own exclusive mask, which looks pretty good. He is basically a mutated version of kind of the main villain of this wave, which we'll talk about shortly. I like the 3 arms on Storm Beast. That looks cool. I like the big blades on Lava Beast, I guess, but they're just not good. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
These are just regular. The bottom jaw also does not move. They're locked in place. You can't even open them. I don't have any of these, but the mask is just a normal mask, but underneath it's a trans green head, which is kind of interesting.
Five Nights at Freddy's exoskeleton style.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, the Bionicles do get a little quirky at night. I just
Quirked up white boy.
I like the big fingers on Umarak. They're posable. You can move them around however you want. This is just kind of an interior look on sort of a little bit what they look like. I wish I had more to say about them, but I don't have them, and they're just not good. Like, which sucks.
I kind of like the idea behind them.
I also
but they
like the
could've-
idea.
Yeah, it could have been executed a lot better.
They're also not very big. They're not really any bigger than the Toa, but like this is one of those things that kind of has to be bigger. It would be more expensive, but they're just not, which sucks.
Yeah.
And it's part of the contribution because nobody bought these. Part of why they didn't do well. This guy, on the other hand,
that's sick.
Absolute banger set. This is Umarak the Hunter.
Whoa.
So this guy and this guy are the same guy. He puts this mask on, I think, canonically, and it turns him into this. But I mean, this is way cooler. Like, the horns are amazing. Again, the bow looks sick as hell.
Sick. The bow is made of bones.
The shoulders come off and make a trap. It's the same. He sent the traps that come with these guys. It's those, so they kind of connect, and then they're like a bear trap, so you can close them up. So his shoulders do come off.
The chain hanging off one of his shoulders looks pretty sick.
Yeah, I know. This is. I wish I had this guy, but I have not been able to find him. The mask is really good on him as well. It's just really clean. The green and red and the black is just so good. He's got a sword as well, in case he doesn't want to use the bow, which is always nice. And a storage place for his weapon is good. He moves at the hips like the Toei Uniters, which is awesome, but he's got a little bit more posability in his legs, just kind of the way they're built, and his toes move. So good. He also comes with this mask too, which is the mask of, I think it's Destruction in lore. It's Makuta's mask, who's the main bad guy of G1. It's not. It doesn't look the same, but it's supposed to be his. We'll talk. We'll come back to this, but it is included with this. Really good. 10 out of 10 set. Please give it to me if anyone has it. I don't have one. I have not been able to find one at a good price.
Just hand it over.
Give it to me. Don't look at the prices.
Sauce it.
Don't look that he costs $200.
Right here. Here, I'll read off his address again, so you guys.
Yeah, let's get right on that.
Yep.
The final set is Akimu the Mask Maker. This is like basically an upscaled version of the Matoran set that we talked about earlier that came with the Skull Grinder. Oh god, I thought for a second I wasn't recording, but I looked at the timestamp for the live indicator, not the recording indicator. We're good. Okay.
Wow. Minor.
Nearly shit myself, but that's fine.
Yeah. He comes with this mask. This is
shit pants.
Akimu's,
shit pants.
Or this is Umarak's mask, just with red highlights. Looks sick as hell. I have most of this guy.
Stylist?
I don't actually have this guy either, but I've got most of him. I gotta put him, or get the rest of the pieces to put him together. Same mask here as the gold one that was in his smaller set, but now it's in trans blue, which looks incredible. He brings back. This guy feels like a celebration of kind of everything to this point, because he has both the hip turning thingy and the shoulder posing thing. Like, he is just so playable in a good way, but he looks good too. Why did they cancel Bionicle, man? It's sad every time. Like, we could have gotten more stuff like this.
Yeah, this one is pretty sick.
Yeah, like they've really came into their own with CCBS, and they just kind of stopped. This was the last guy. So we'll get into kind of why it was canceled here. So these last few sets,
live image of Connor.
Yeah, this is just kind of my normal state. They were just expensive.
Just a live picture of Connor.
This is who you can expect to see.
Mm-hmm.
They were just expensive.
Yeah, that's why we were concerned about the live stream earlier.
Yeah. They were expensive and they didn't sell well. Part of that is because they were competing with Star Wars. Something Lego has always done is they try not to sell two things that are kind of the same, because one will always win. Like, they won't do realistic castle and like fantasy castle, because the fantasy will probably win. They won't do Space City and regular city, because Space City will win probably. They try not to mix them up. Sometimes they like to do one, like they like doing city. It's just a nice consistent theme. You're saying
don't compete with yourself.
Exactly.
It makes sense. You don't want to. It's basic like business shit, economics.
Yeah.
You go to business school for this kind of these big lessons.
But if grandma walks into the store looking for a toy for little Timmy, wants to get him one of those new Lego action figures she's been hearing about, she's not going to grab the weird Bionicle. She's going to grab the one that has Boba Fett on it, that says Star Wars on the front. Like
the one that has the brand
exactly.
recognition.
Like, I think that is a major part of it. I think you drop these sets now with no competition. I think they sell a hell of a lot better, but they won't. They also had these are in demand. The used prices on them are really high. People like them. They've come around on them a lot. They were also very expensive to make. That's part of why Bionicle was canceled in the first place. Is making all those new molds is expensive. Like, it's a lot of money to make a mask, for example, that's going to be in one set and never used again, which I think is a bullshit excuse. Lego is the biggest toy company in the world, but it is true that it's more expensive. But like, come on, man, you can afford it. You're selling that Juggernaut for $200. Like, you can give me a new Bionicle mask. But that's also why
me specifically a new Bionicle
mask. Yeah. But that's why all of the Uniters had all the same crystal pieces, just in different colors, and all the same chest pieces. And why CCBS as a whole uses the same shell pieces again and again, which is its biggest flaw. Which, as much as I like that system, is all the pieces kind of look the same, which is also a benefit, but because every piece is more versatile. But it's just they were expensive to make, and Lego didn't want to invest more money than they had to. They were also just not marketed well. Like I said, the 2015 stuff had that little 2D animated shorts, which nobody really watched. There was a few books and movies and stuff.
You did,
comics.
Didn't you?
No, I never really watched. I've seen a little bit of them now, like as an adult, but I didn't watch them when they came out.
So what you're saying is you personally are responsible for the failure of...
No, I bought the sets. That's what really matters here is the sets.
He still succumbed to capitalism.
Yeah. Those YouTube shorts were free. I paid money for the real sets, but there was also like a Netflix series for the 2016 sets, which like isn't really consistent with the YouTube shorts. I've never seen that one. People hate it, but I've never seen it. I didn't even know it existed until like 2 years ago.
I was gonna say I've never even heard of it before.
Yeah, I think maybe it's been taken off Netflix now, but it was there for a while. I've seen a couple of clips. The art is good because it just looks like the toys, but it just kind of sucks. Especially because people really like those original Bionicle movies. I've never really seen them other than the fourth one. I did a video on it. Go watch it.
Put the thumbnail right up here, real quickly.
Yeah, but
like 1 second.
Because of that,
use Vine Boom,
and especially because it was a total reboot, old fans were not interested. It's like, well, this is not continuing the lore I really like. Which is like, as much as I never cared about the lore, most Bionicle fans did. And because
cool.
We will do an episode on the lore. I like it now as an adult, but I've always been more of a toy guy. But because they didn't really invest in the marketing and no shows or anything, new fans didn't care. So it just couldn't get in. And again, if you're going to buy a toy on the shelf, they'll go with the one that says Star Wars, which is just disappointing. And as well, the sets are quite a bit different from the G1 sets. Like, if they released sets that looked like the old ones, old fans would have probably been more interested as kind of a nostalgia for it, but they looked quite a bit different. But also, they were too early. Like, if somebody had gotten into Bionicle in 2001, or let's say they were 5, in 2009, when it was, 2010, when it was canceled, and they're like a teenager at that point. Most teenagers are not interested in toys. I was 15 when Bionicle ended. I was devastated. I only stopped buying them because they stopped making them. But most teenagers are not interested in Bionicles, or toys in general. But you do this now when those same people who were kids then are now in their 20s and have money and are probably more interested in nostalgia, then they're going to sell a lot better. But they didn't do that. There were plans to make more sets. This was a fully designed set of G2 Makuta. This is what he kind of canonically looked like in his sort of Matoran form, like Hakimu did. This was supposed to be like his bigged up hyper mode. This mask was never released.
Really is the epitome of don't worry about that guy or whatever it is, like the shit.
This may have been you versus the girl who told you not to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one.
This may have been from like a fan competition, the design, but they were going to do Makuta, but they just never did. Like, he was the big bad of the original, and they just never did him, which sucks. You can build this version though with no extra pieces. This version you cannot. That mask does not exist. I think that's the Mask of Ultimate Control or something like that. The lore also didn't take itself seriously enough for a lot of new people to care. Like, Bionicle, the lore, for all its faults, takes itself so seriously, which is kind of why it's great, because it's
some might say too seriously.
No, that's kind of the best part about it, is it just does not care. It is so serious.
I don't think it should.
Okay, the best part about it to you,
lore.
But in terms of like the financials of Lego,
but yeah, they never did them. But I figured I wanted to do this slide
Red Boys
just to show kind of an evolution of the red guy for Bionicle. I skipped out on Hero Factory because I only have so much slide space, and there's already been enough tiny little images.
Dude, look at the one in the fourth one. It's just looks so wrong.
Oh, that's Hordika, Vakama Hordika. So you got 2001 Tahu, 2002 Tahu Nuva, 2004 Vakama Metru. I skipped the rock sheet. I don't care. They're also not a Toa. Then you got Vakama Metru from 2005, Jala from 2006, Jala Mari from 2007, Tahu Mystica from 2008, a car from 2009, Stars Tahu from 2010. That's true. Sorry, a truck. And then 2015 Tahu, and then 2016 Tahu. And you can just see the progression, like, between, like, very bare bones and of its time, but, like, cute with a lot of nostalgia. Kind of its edgy kind of years as it kind of growing up. And then kind of just a little bit more colorful into the late 2010s and into the early 2010s and 2015, 2016. You can see them grow joints. It's just kind of really
interesting.
Knees. They have knees and way better posability.
They have knees, it's crazy.
Except for that one.
They can move their hips now.
Yeah. But
I do like the 2016 Tahu though. That
one
I
love
think
this
is my favorite.
one. Everybody else hates it, but I love it.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's
also,
I think I like the first one. He's just a little guy.
There's something
I'm all about the simple
about the 2001 Tahu.
It's very just what's the word, like, innocent,
Yeah.
Like, they don't realize what's gonna happen.
Such a simplicity.
Year was that 2001? 7 years from then, when the crash of the economy happens, and then fucking 12 years later when the pandemic happens, and then 3 years later when the president gets elected again. We're not talking about politics.
And 20 years later when the
later when the sun explodes. And then 40 years after that, when the sun actually says "my B dog," and then tries to come back, and then everyone's already dead, so it has to be like, oh, that was my bad.
I forgot to mention it, but his swords also kind of like open, and they kind of flip open and flip closed, which is cool. All of their weapons kind of do like a little thing, but I didn't mention that, but I'm not going back. But yeah, that's kind of a progression. So where are we now? We're not quite done yet. I know Ethan wants to go to bed, but...
All right, I'll open up the Wikipedia page for 2025.
Don't do that.
What happened this year?
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
I don't want to think about it.
What else came out?
So in 2022, there was a vote for the 90-year anniversary of Lego. There was a huge vote for what themes did people want to see brought back as a big Lego theme. The winner, they went through 2 rounds. They put like every unique theme that they'd ever done into the vote, pretty much, and then the top 3 would go into their own vote. I didn't do any research on this, so maybe I'm slightly wrong on the things, but the top winners, they actually went with 4 top winners, because it was Classic Space, which won and got the set, Bionicle, Pirates, if I remember right, and then the 4th one they added was Castle, because like the top 3 were not Castle, but like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 were all like castle sub themes. So they're just like, okay, so people clearly like castle. So we have gotten the big space one. It was the Galaxy Explorer. They made a big castle. They made a few kind of piratey stuff, but they never made a big Bionicle thing. But all of the themes that got rejected they never showed us the results of that theme. Because I think Bionicle won and they didn't want to do it.
That's even more confidential than those sets we saw earlier. That's your top secret shit. They will just immediately shoot you. We barely got away with it.
They come to your house and you're like,
at
no.
the time as well for like what Star Wars UCS set you wanted to see, and that was a fucking disaster. It was between the this is slightly off topic, but there was the Nebulon B medical frigate, the TIE bomber, and the Republic gunship. The gunship won by an absolute landslide. But there was also I actually didn't want the gunship as a UCS set because I want to be able to put minifigures in my gunship, and the gunship is too big for that. It's a good set, but I like, it's a gunship. Let me put my clone troopers in it. But there was also like a minifigure vote box, and people kind of unanimously were like, okay, give me an up-to-date clone pilot and Jedi Bob and Phase 2 Commander Cody. We didn't get any of that. We got a slightly unique variant on Mace Windu, which I don't really care. And I think it's a lieutenant. It's the yellow Phase 1 clone, which they said in their big boy UCS set, which should have accurate figures and accurate pilots, would double as a pilot. And that, people are still mad about that. I'm still mad about that. But we just got, like 2 days ago, as of recording, an up-to-date Phase 1 pilot, which looks really good. We've gotten Jedi Bob since, and we've gotten Clone Commander Phase 2 Cody since. And I'm glad they weren't paywalled behind a giant expensive set. But, like, why ask if you're not going to listen? And then pass it off weird the way they did? I don't know, that was the whole thing. But in this set, all the rejected themes
went in. They didn't get the answer they thought they would.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but we do have those figures now, and I'm happy about that. But all the themes that got rejected for the big 90s anniversary sets went in here. Like there's a castle one, that's adventurers, that's space, that's trains, that's castle, that's pirates, that's I can't remember the name of it. That one's Dots, that's Technic. That's, I don't remember the name of that one either. That's Fabuland, that's Classic Town, that's the original Lego Duck. But also, of course, little baby Tahu. Looking cute. So fucking funny. I love him.
Yeah, it's goofy. They gave him eyes. Yeah. Which is so weird.
This set off a whole thing of people building every set they could in this style.
That's so cute.
That was a fun time. Yeah.
That's cool.
But a couple of years later, or 1 year later, they gave us this set. I have this guy. He sits on top of my computer. He's like a foot away from me. This was just a gift with purchase. I don't remember what the cutoff was. It was like $200 something. I did not get him at the time. I got him for like $40 at the used Lego store, which I'm glad about. I don't want to see a Bionicle reboot in this style, but I like him as a one-off, and I like Takua as well. I think they're cute. This little representation, that's supposed to be like the Makuta stone, and that's the Mononui stone from like some of the commercials. It's a very abstract representation, but it's pretty cute. Like he's surfing on the lava rocks like he was in the commercials. The mask does come off. It just kind of pops off their face, which is fun. He's cute. I like him. And they did include Onua's mask in a big old Monkey Kid set. So you can build Onua with official parts, but they have not released the masks for anybody else. Which is interesting. But I do want to get all 6 of these guys at some point officially built. But they have only done Tahu and Takua. And you can get Onua's face. But he's cute. I like him.
That's very cute.
Hell yeah.
But nowadays, what Lego is doing with their buildable figures is figures like this. They're almost entirely Marvel. There's like a Batman, not pictured, and maybe 1 or 2 others. I hate these. These are bad.
The Wolverine one is
over 10 years on from those Marvel figures we talked about at the start, and they still can't figure out how to do it right. The ones without faces look better, but they're still not great. They use the mixel joints, which we didn't really talk about because that would have been a whole thing. They're just these little tiny ball joints. They work well, but to me, this does not. Like, this is fine for what it is. I don't like them, but I kind of understand why. But to me, part of what made the Bionicle and CCBS system so good is a child can take those pieces and build their own guy a lot easier. A kid's not doing that with this. Like, and I mean, I also like the simplicity of the Bionicle system of just like, okay, so here's a lower leg, or here's a sword, or an upper leg, here's a torso. Like, you can't do that with this. I think technically some of these are fairly impressive, but I just don't like them. I think it's the faces. It's always the faces.
I think the Falcon America looks good.
Because he doesn't have a face. One that I think,
yeah, like Green Goblin looks a little bit weird, but like not too bad.
Yeah.
But I think that the Captain Falcon.
I should have put more of the horrifying
Falcon
ones
America
on.
looks
I
good.
Didn't.
I mean, the Wolverine one is enough. I don't really want to look at that one again.
They're all
no,
basically
his boobs
the same,
are
just with some
intimidating.
slight shaping differences to them. But
it looks like his titties are concaving inwards.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't like these.
Concave titties.
But this seems to be what they're doing.
My negative C
and they didn't give Captain America, his ass. He's got no ass.
It's America's ass.
His fingers are weird.
But Lego hasn't forgotten Bionicle. They like to throw references into their sets all the time. In this Harry Potter set, there's Tahu's face in the Constellation. In this Indiana Jones set, which I do have, Galile's mask is on the hieroglyphics, as that's probably an Exoforce reference, we think, according to the source I stole this from. R2-D2 and C-3PO are also on the hieroglyphics in this set, but that's because they're in the movie. This passenger airplane set is going to Voya Nui, meaning everybody on this...
Oh my
Bless
God.
you. Bless you.
It's up to you if you want.
No, that's going in. This passenger plane is going to Voya Nui, meaning everybody on the passenger plane is going to die.
It's the Bionicle 911
is going to kill all of them. In this Ninjago City Market set, like, this lady has a Bionicles t-shirt and is playing with what's probably a representation of Tahu. City of Lanterns has the Bohrok symbol and the three values on it, or three virtues, sorry. And in this Heart Lake City shopping mall set, somebody's playing a Bionicle video game, and there's a whole bunch of these. I just included these ones, but they like to throw the symbols in, and they've always done this. Lego, they'll throw in references to old themes all the time. There's a bird chirping outside my window. Hopefully that doesn't show up in the recording.
I've been hearing that. I wonder if it was from me or not.
So that definitely shows up in the recording.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah! No,
well,
that bird's like
welcome, special guest, anonymous house sparrow.
A little bird.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, they've always thrown references into sets.
Bird identification. My apologies.
I'm not sure if that's a house sparrow or not. I don't know enough about bird calls to tell you, but I'll trust you implicitly.
I know it's absolutely, unless I got the name wrong. I think it's like a house sparrow.
I need a house sparrow yourself, some bitches. But the I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Yeah, they've always kind of thrown these references in, but it's nice to see that they do it a lot with Bionicle.
It's cool. I like that.
So the future.
Oh God,
what,
not the meta future. No.
What is Lego maybe going to do with Bionicle in the future? And the answer is nothing. It's going to be...
Where are the
highways
made out of fucking glass?
This is probably some AI-generated slop. I don't know. I just stole it off Google.
Well, that's the thing. I've seen, like, there's images like this. Like, there's the one in the meme.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I do. I don't think this is AI-generated. I try not to use...
The future we could have had with Bionicles.
God, this is what it would look like. They did, a couple years back, a few Bionicle pieces are still in use, including this one. This is kind of your classic hand connection. They redid the sockets again. These are way sturdier now. This is the best version they have ever done in terms of sturdiness and durability. The CCBS version was a dramatic improvement on the original and then the broken version. This is even better yet. So they are still making some of these pieces for Technic stuff. So you could bring it back with these kind of sockets, but they won't.
They won't.
Yeah, they won't. But they do. They are still around. The new Wally set, I think it's Wally, has this set as his neck. I think it's Wally, maybe something else. But it was, however, leaked last year. Lego Bionicle 2025. Now, it's August.
Is this shit gonna get me nuked now, man? Like,
yeah. No, this I can post
Drop
because there's no official
tactical
images
warhead
or
on my
anything.
location.
It's August as of recording, and not a word on Bionicle, so I don't think this is real, and I think the leaker was wrong. I don't think the leaker was lying, because this is one of those things that you have to be right about, or it ruins your credibility. And as far as I know, he was a fairly credible leaker. I barely know her. But, it's August, no word on it, so maybe his source was mistaken, or he was lying. But I wish... Bring it back, please. But why is it unlikely? Lego likes to destroy the molds. If they don't use a set after a piece after a couple of years, they destroy the mold. Now, like I said earlier, Lego is the biggest toy company in the world. If they want to bring back those pieces, which were in use up till 2018, they can. There's no way they don't have that on file or can't build new versions of them. They just don't want to.
It's probably easy to just remold an old one or something.
Yeah, like there's you can't tell me that it's impossible. That's wrong. But they just don't want to, because I think they don't think there's enough interest. And maybe that's true. Like, it's a really niche collection of me and a bunch of trans women who love Bionicle. Like, it's not a massive brand name anymore. It's just not strong enough. And because it kind of tanked last time, the retail stores are just not likely to bring it back. And Lego doesn't really do original themes that much anymore. They do a little bit with, like, Ninjago still going strong. I don't like how Ninjago fans get to be happy and I don't. But like, they still do it. Dreams is still around. Monkey Kid was around for a couple of years, and that was pretty cool, but they don't really do original themes anymore. Which sucks, and retail stores just probably wouldn't carry it because they don't trust it. Which kind of leaves it up to... We're almost done. Which kind of leaves it up to the fans to keep doing it. But like I said, me and all these trans women are... there's a lot of trans women, but obviously they're not all. I'm kidding. These are some of a
joke, but it's still a funny joke.
It's grounded in a lot of truth.
The third one looks like they have huge tits.
He's got cloth pieces underneath. This is just a collection of a bunch of mocks I really like. These are Brandon Builds here. I think is the best mocker to ever do it, and this is his best mock. These are shout outs to just all these people. They have no idea I exist, but these guys are great at what they do. I wish this guy would make more stuff. He doesn't really post very often anymore, but I really like his stuff. These are just some of my favorite mocks that have ever existed. We'll come back to Ben Cossie in a minute, but I just really like looking at Bionicle mocks. Like, scroll through the Reddit for a bit. You'll see a dozen of them. I have a giant folder saved on my Instagram of just mocks that I'll kind of come back to for later, because I also like building mocks. I didn't put any in here because I was too lazy to take pictures. But I like to build mocks. I'm not very good at it, but I think it's fun.
I have yet to see any of yours. I've always wanted to see it, but
next time you come over, I'll show you.
That would be nice.
But big shout out to Socket and Ball Torture for the name. I just noticed that. There's so many extremely talented mock makers out there, and like far more than I could ever put in here. These are just some of my favorites.
Big Thinker Society is a good one.
Which one?
That one is fun.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Thinker
I like
Society.
this guy made a whole bunch of kind of cute little Mentorians. I really liked them. But yeah, this is probably my favorite Bionicle mock that's ever existed. It's just awesome. This one's not far behind it. This was part of a whole collaboration. A bunch of people redid all of the Toa Mari, or the Mari wave from 07. They just redid every set from that year. And it looked really good. It's the Prisoners of the Pit collab. I'm sure you could find it if you look hard enough. Every one of those mocks is amazing. This is my favorite one, though. It's also extremely expensive, just that piece there.
What's his name from TF2? Is it the one that shoots fire? What's his name again?
Pyro? Doesn't really look anything like Pyro.
It just kind of reminds me of him.
All right. Well, that's fair.
Well, whoever has like the tubes attached to like their bag or whatever in the back.
Yeah, Pyro has that. Medic has that a little bit too. But it goes to his weapon.
Yeah, the big gloves remind me of Medic, but it mostly reminds me of Pyro.
Oh, that's fair. But there's also lots of other people. This guy here, Toa of Lead, has built this Takanua cosplay. It's incredible, and I'm so jealous. I want to build this so badly.
I never even thought that people would cosplay as like a Bionicle before.
Yeah, well, this guy and his girlfriend goes as Gally. But there's a few others out there too. I forgot to put on what's his name? I totally forgot to put on give me a second, I can do this. Crosswired Crafts. Let me double check that's right. I should have. There won't be links to these in the description. You can find it yourself. Big shout out to that guy. He makes life-size replica masks and a bunch of other stuff like stickers and t-shirts and stuff. They're all really good. I have one of his t-shirts. I also bought a bunch of used Lego from him a couple years back. I wish I should have bought more though. But yeah, there are lots of people cosplaying them. This game, somebody was making a full game called Masks of Power. Lego just shot it in the back of the head after like 7 years of development. After Lego said it was okay.
They always do that.
They always do
that.
They always. Every company fucking does that. Same thing with like what was it, Pokemon Uranium or something?
It's my IP to sit on and do nothing with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
fuck you.
Pokemon is different.
No, it's
They've
not.
been doing shit with that forever.
The difference is people like Bionicle.
Shit, right? So like.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. People
right.
pretend to like Pokemon.
Yeah. You've just been so gaslit into liking it.
Guys, please. You're so cruel to me.
Get a better fandom.
Stop.
Have you heard of Bionicle?
No.
This YouTuber here, Ben Cossey, and there's so many good Bionicle YouTubers, but I only picked one. This guy just goes through like community mocks like every day, and just shows them off. It's really good if you want inspiration. He's awesome. Socket Ball, ignore that the text cut off. I did not put a lot of work into this. I was out of steam when I was doing this, which is why I forgot Crosswired Crafts. So there's a bunch of custom mask makers and part makers. Usually I'm not a big fan of custom parts, but with this, especially if they're really good quality, I'm kind of okay with it because it's not like Lego's going to make anything similar. Socket Ball is really good at making just basically recolors of masks that exist, but just in new colors. But he will make his own original ones too. They're really good, but there's a bunch of other good ones too. I should have written their names down, but I didn't. But I do think Socket Ball is the best at what he does. But I don't have any of them, but I keep meaning to get them. The Reddit's really good, like I mentioned, promoting the Bionicle to trans pipeline since 2012. I always found that funny. But the Reddit's really good. As much as I hate Reddit, there's a lot of good stuff on here. This kind of just came out. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but Project Madanui Rising is kind of a sequel series. I should have written his name down. Like a decade ago, there was a YouTuber who he decided to, with stop motion, to animate the 07 or the 06 and 07 storylines basically by himself. And they're not like incredible, but for being made a decade ago with one guy, it's really good because they're like 3 hours long. They're just called the Ignition fan films. They're really good. Well, they're of their time, but there's a charm to them, which I think is really solid, and they're pretty comprehensive for the story. If you want to get into the Bionicle story, especially from that period, because they never made any movies or anything, go check that out. This is kind of a sequel series to that, which they're working on now. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, so maybe it sucks, but it looked really cool from the trailers. They're doing the 08 story, all in stop motion, all voice acted. It looks really good. They have a whole team of people doing this. Only the first part's out. It's like 40 minutes or something like that.
Damn.
I will get to
and
it.
Stop motion takes a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes like years.
The previous Ignition ones, like they're kind of clunky, but like for being made by one guy is obscenely impressive. I could never do that. I would have given up well before that. I don't mean to insult him, Like, I genuinely, I think those fan films are great, but like, they're of their time. But this is, yeah, like they did a really good job with the animation on this one, and that's kind of it. So the community will keep don't let the flame die out, because Lego sure has.
I'm fucking throwing water on it. I'm gonna be honest.
Ethan's past Ethan's bedtime.
Ethan's like, I don't give a shit anymore. Wow, you gotta be passionate about your friends' passions,
yeah.
Or at least pretend.
Yeah.
But thank you all, you and Ethan especially.
You, the audience,
listening.
and Ethan. I'm not including this.
Like you as in you, Rae, not. But also, yeah, the audience.
When you say you, I think you're talking about the audience.
You had to sit here through all the uncut stuff.
Well,
the audience can leave.
That's true.
You guys are locked in here for like 15 hours.
You act like this is a war zone of like shit that has to happen.
I can natter
but, like,
about
begrudgingly so.
I could do this all again if I wanted to. I don't even need the slides. Yeah. We're gonna be in a long car ride tomorrow. We're doing this again.
No. Ethan's gonna be. You're driving.
I can drive.
Ethan's studying. I'm sleeping. I'll talk obviously.
But
I'm reading.
Thank you
but
guys.
if you're actually, this is a later conversation. Never mind. Yeah. Continue.
Thank you guys for listening and for watching. These slides were kind of clunky in a lot of ways. I got bored of making these. Were really boring to make, but they're fun to talk about. But yeah, like this is like Bionicles always meant so much to me, and I love them, and I still buy them, I still collect them, I'm still into the fandom more so than I ever have been before. Yeah, I'm neurotypical.
It's astonishing. Astonishing.
You literally aren't. You are diagnosed non. Never mind.
What does it show? As we're 15 hours into the talking about Bionicles.
It's shown since I've known you in grade 2.
Yeah.
Clocked.
But
Clocked.
Yeah.
Idiot.
So that's why we weren't friends for like 10 years.
It's because I was ableist for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually I found out I was me. Hypocrisy is what I'm trying to say.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Next episode we'll talk about something else. Ethan's up next. I don't know what I'm going to talk about next time, but
well, now you don't have to think about it for another year. When we do your next episode.
It will be recorded after August 14th.
Yes.
At some point.
Oh yeah. We'll try to get these out more.
Finish this term.
Is that when your term ends? Is August 14th?
Yeah, honestly, maybe.
It's a short period.
Maybe I'll start writing it next week.
Oh yeah, no worries, man.
I'm gonna be like not available for at least another week or so. Anyways, so.
I got a lot of stuff going on too. I gotta get this edited first, so
and I have to do the thumbnail.
This is an off-air discussion.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah, the thumbnail probably won't be done until like, oh gosh.
Like September 30th.
No, like maybe next Monday if I don't do it tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm packing, so.
Hopefully we can get this out.
Or not tomorrow, the day after. Yeah. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Ethan wants to go to bed now.
Yes.
I'm so aggressive. Thank you for listening.
This was a very long journey.
But this is the shortest Bionicle episode
I think it is, yeah.
I think so.
It's true, yeah.
Like almost 2 hours?
A bit more than that. Yeah,
follow the links in the description. Rae does art. I do photos. Connor also does photos. Connor's doing YouTube until release another YouTube video.
I don't know if you ever heard Connor does YouTube now.
Transformers video is coming. I'm working on it. I swear.
We've been watching his progress. He's been watching a lot of Transformers.
Transformers 86 is so good.
He's doing great. He's doing fantastic.
I need time to record. That's what I've been hung up on. I got the last half to record. First half is basically done, but the second half will go faster.
Outstanding.
Yes.
We are looking forward to it.
I'm
looking forward to it.
I'm working on it. I think I hate Transformers.
All right.
Well, you did a great job today, Connor.
That's about it.
Have a good night, folks.
Podcast. What did we learn? What did we learn?
Good job, folks.
Okay, good enough here. Ethan's done.
Like, I learned that I hate you.
Everything, even those that we love.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yep. Capitalism, it ruins all. Even Bionicles. Bionicles not powerful enough to defeat capitalism. We're going to have to invent another Lego set to do it.
Bionicle 2.
The Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thank you
Good
for watching.
night.
Bye-bye.